Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Thank you guys for being here. We're back. We're back. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, feel free to thumbs up the live. It only takes half a second, and if you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. So let's get started with the roll call. What's up, L. Edwards? How you doing? What's up, Vibrant Long? What's up, Soul Sister? How you doing? Auntie Donna, what's going on? Auntie Donna, you're a pleasure. 721, what's going on? Black Strawberry Apple, how you doing? What's up, Black Girls Code? How's everything? Ivy Janae, what's going on? Thank you for being a tofu, and I appreciate you so much. Let's see who else is in the house. All right, I think I got everybody. If I did miss you, I do apologize. What's up, Babs? How you doing, Babs? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. You can be anywhere, but you've chosen to be here. All right, so let's get into it. What's up, Mayo Man? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, V. Lenoa? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right, let's get into the agenda real quick so you know what we're talking about. All right, let me see. Let me share. Let me see. Here we go. Bring up the agenda. All right, first we'll talk about the LA Lakers. They'll be quick. Watch your kids. Colby Mitchell and Larry Reid, Jay Wilson, Lying Simone, DKL falls asleep, and 5 Abe. So, all right. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. That is what we're going to talk about tonight. What's up, Nurse Shay? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope it's all is well in your neck of the woods. Octavia, what's going on, Octavia? Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a tofuan. I appreciate you so much. All right, so let's talk about the LA Lakers. If you're a basketball fan, you know Russell Westbrook has joined the LA Lakers, so that means they have what? LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. So if you're a Laker fan, a basketball fan, there might be some good news to you. What's up, Ski, bro? How you doing? Thank you for being until 4 and thank you for being here. So yeah, what's up, Two Talks? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well out there in your neck of the woods. So yeah, the Lakers have acquired Russell Westbrook. So that should be interesting to see how that all works out for my basketball fans out there. Next up is we have a story about Watch Your Kids. I talked about that earlier on my other platform. Watch your kids, please. I'm not going to bring up the story and everything, but pretty much the story goes as if this girl, 15 years old, said that she was 18 years old and she met this man on this virtual reality app. Now, I do not know if the man misrepresented his age, but as you know, they got real close on the app and everything, and they met up. And then I guess when they met up, she told him that she wasn't 18 or whatever. So somehow, some way, he drove from Louisiana to where she lives in Florida in a white van, and he stayed in her room. He stayed in her closet for I guess about a month. And then when the parents would leave to go to work, he would do his little rendezvous with the 15-year-old girl and all that other stuff. And I guess he would stay in the closet. And then they said sometimes they would go back to his van that was parked, I guess, somewhere in the neighborhood or down the street. I mentioned this to say this. Please watch your kids. Please watch your kids. You pay their cell phone bills, so you should know who they texting, what they got on their phone, what app. That's all trackable through, through your cell phone provider or your whoever, whatever program you got on the phone. So yeah, that is a crazy story. And then the crazy part about it was that the parents found him upstairs in the bed, not the bedroom, but in the bedroom, but found him in the closet. And they called the police and said, "Hey, it's a man in my daughter's closet." So yeah, I think he only got 15 years, but Lordy, that was a deep story. So yeah, I thought I would just share that with you guys. Please watch your kids. Please watch your kids. Yeah. Random Hey, what's up, Random? How you doing? Random Catholic Gamer says that live was amazing this morning, except the one about the jar. Yeah, it was also, he talked about a story where a man got his testicles cut off, by choice. Yes, yeah. Very interesting stuff out there. What's up, Tamika LaShawn? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. Anybody else? No, I think I got it. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Please watch your kids. Please watch what they're doing. And don't be using these electronic devices to be a babysitter for your children, because you don't know what they get into. Like I said before, they're smarter than all y'all. So you'll sit up there and say, "Oh, good, good." You sit up there probably hacking into somebody's account and then have the FBI knocking on your damn door. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to get into this whole Colby Mitchell and Larry Reid and all this. If you didn't know, I guess it's to have Pastor Colby Mitchell. So Pastor Colby Mitchell, I guess, was setting the internet on fire. I guess right now he's a pastor, but he seems to be somewhat developmentally delayed. And I guess some tapes have come out with him doing the nasty with some men and all that other stuff. Now, look, it was, I didn't view everything and all that other stuff like some people have who are doing a breakdown, a play-by-play analysis of it. I didn't watch it to that extent, but I was able to preview enough to know what the hell's going on. So yeah, so let's talk about that real quick. So he was on Larry Reid's today, and Larry Reid was very nice. That's pretty much the first time I really checked out Larry Reid in depth. But Larry Reid was very nice to him, very understanding. It was a quick interview. It wasn't that long. But Colby Mitchell, he didn't deny anything, and he said he was struggling, with situation, not with the situation. He was struggling with that form of his sexuality and things like that. And he was very much honest, and he said he works at a funeral home and he wants to own a funeral business. And, Larry Reid was kind enough and said, hey, hit him up. He may be able to turn that dream into a reality and so forth. And, he didn't deny anything and stuff like that. He said that, I guess, one of the guys that he was messing with, their girlfriend put out the tape and all that other stuff. But he owned it. You know what I mean? He owned it. He didn't backpedal and all that other stuff. So he pretty much owned everything, and he was truthful, which I think was commendable, and he didn't put blame on nobody and stuff like that. So yeah, so like I said, Larry Reid was very gracious to him, and I just hope that he can hold up in the face of public opinion, because a lot of people are going to be coming at him, especially since he's supposed to be representing the Lord and all that and everything, and I just hope that it doesn't become too much for him. That's what my concern is. What's up, Shorty? See how you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Anela Valencia? How you doing? Good to see you. Tamika LaShawn says, "What I for sure." Oh, how the parent app on the kids phone. I see all that. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good that you're using that kind of technology. That's amazing. So yeah, so that's what I had to say about the whole Colby Mitchell situation. I know people are going in speaking about the situation in depth and all that other stuff, but I mean, like I said, I'm not doing no play-by-play analysis on the video or nothing like that. But I just think that people should, you know, let people be. I guess now, if he condemn those who engage in that activity, then he has to deal with that kind of backlash. But I don't know. To sit up there and like somebody said, they're all human beings, so somebody doing something freaky. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Hopefully, you'll turn lemons into lemonade. So we'll see. What do you say, Pastor Stephen? Oh Lord, Pastor Stephen. What did you say? Those tapes have been out for years. Well, sometimes they've been out. A lot of stuff has been out for years. It just matters when it's hot. So I don't know if he's been hot on the streets lately, and then people just wanted to hit him with it. I don't know. It's all about timing, right? So BAP says a bunch of fornicators and liars going to call themselves. Of course, that's how it always works. That's how it always works. So, all right, let's move on to Jay Wilson. So Jay Wilson got a hold of it. He was sitting up there judging the man. Now, this is the issue that I have with Jay Wilson, right? Now, Jay Wilson knows the man is developmentally delayed, right? So why in the world is he sitting up there mimicking the man? Mimicking him the way in which he speaks and all that. I just think that's wrong. That's wrong. And then Jay Wilson is the person that calls himself representing the cloth and uses his platform to praise the Lord and all that other stuff. And he's engaged in the same activity as Colby was. It's just not on videotape. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Jay Wilson was saying that the man's, butt was tooted in the air and he looked like a pig. And I was like, well, wait a minute, man. If people were to estimate or to guess what your sexual activity is, they would be saying the same thing, that you tooted in the air and you maybe look like a pig. So I don't get that. I really don't get that. So how you gonna sit up there and do that to that man? I thought that was just kind of wrong. I thought that was kind of taking it too far because, if Jay Wilson was developmentally delayed, would he want somebody sitting up there and making fun of him? Like I don't get that part. Everything ain't for a roast and a gag. I don't get that. So hold on one second. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let's see. Let's see. Let me tell you something. Colby is not. Oh Lord. See, what I'm saying? Yeah, they got them in there to shoot home. And that's what I say. That's what I say. Let me tell you something. See, Jay Wilson, you don't need to be mimicking that man. That's not right. That's not right. Pastor Stephen says, yes, Jay Wilson took it way too far. Ivy Janae says he was wrong for that. Yeah, that was a little bit too much. That man has a developmental issue, and you mocking that man. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm not trying. Somebody said I'm trying to be the YouTube police. I ain't trying to be no damn YouTube police, but I'm not gonna sit up here and support no damn debauchery and making fun of people. Like, especially when you sit up there putting out prayer clause and trying to emulate the ways of the Lord, trying to steer people to the Lord, but you're doing this great. The opposite of what the Lord wants us to do. I'm sure God don't want us mocking his children to have, developmental delayed challenges and so forth. Yeah, it's just yeah. Let me see what you guys saying. What's up, N1 Carter? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, I can't. Oh Lord. Jay also needs to dig himself sometimes and talk a long what? A long look in the mirror. I understand it's for clicks and views, and I understand that you're trying to get your audience and so forth, but jeez, at the sake of what though? You know? I don't know. Octavia says Jay Wilson needs to humble himself ASAP. Last one channel keep playing, he going to lose another one. Well, I don't wish that on nobody. I just don't like the fact that, you sit up there mocking that man. That man can't do nothing. That man can't sit up there and change the way he speak. That's something he can't change. If the Lord has blessed you with good health and strength and cognitive ability, then don't take that advantage. Don't take advantage of that and then make fun of somebody. That's all I'm saying. So it says, Janae says, right, I'm sure that's against his pastoral ethics. I don't know. Hold on one second. And I'm not trying to bash Jay Wilson. I'm not trying to do that to him. I'm just trying to be like, yo, that's like, bro, come on. Like, you making fun of enough of his sexual, acts, then you're gonna make fun of his development to the AIDS situation, and then you yourself are supposed to be at the church. Also, I was just like, oh, and you just even said you just told a man to be strong. How you gonna sit there and tell a man to be strong, and people gonna come after him, but you coming after him the same damn lie? The hypocrisy within itself. You're like, oh, sit up there. You know the people gonna come after you. You know the people gonna make fun of you. And then you doing the same thing. Boy, I tell you. All right, so that's what I got to say about the whole Jay Wilson situation. And like I said, the whole thing about saying the man like a pig, and he, get not Colby, but the man he was doing the rendezvous with, look like a pig. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, wait a minute. Now you critiquing positions, Jay Wilson. Boy, Jay Wilson, holding no takes come out about you. And oh Lord, I got so much to say. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh, let me control myself. Okay. So the next we're gonna move on from that. The Lying Simone. So Lying Brianna Simone was over there saying something that I worked with somebody, and then she gonna sit there and chastise me about sharing video. I can share whoever damn video I want on my page. And first of all, I shared Nessa's video, and I already told you, okay, since you want to sit up there and throw my name in the situation you don't know nothing about, sitting over there talking about, oh, you know what? Nobody will never film me. I mean, shit, if they did film you, Brianna, you probably break the damn camera since you won't allow me. I'm tired of being respectful to people who put my name in shit and be hella messy and be hella wrong. I can share whoever video I want to. I shared Ness's video. I didn't share that person's video. I didn't know what the hell that video was going to be about and what Ness did. So you need to butt your big head out of people's mess. Like, I don't even mention you. I try to be kind in what I mention about you, but you just on your live just gonna mention me in the context of that situation. Like that was wrong as hell to do, to sit up there and say, "Oh, I'm sharing." So damn right, I share whatever video I want to share. Just like you sit up there and share all the buffoonery and coonery that you share on your platform. You don't hear me chastising what you share on your platform. But keep my name out of that shit, especially if you don't get your fact. If you don't say something about me, brother, get your shit straight, because you have a habit for lying, and you lied again today, and I appreciate that, because the same respect that I'm trying to show you is back again, not being reciprocated. No need for my name to be mentioned in that shit. So what? I tagged you in the damn video. I tagged multiple people. Who gives a fuck? Since y'all want to sit up there and let videos be erased and sit up there and oh, think this is okay. I want people not to forget what the hell happened. So tell the whole story. With your line behind. Talk about, oh, if I ever got caught, I'm making somebody sign an MBA or an NDA. I'm making them sign this, and they not gonna feel me. Lord have mercy. Shit, if somebody feels something over there, the whole tripod will run away. So don't. It's called fantasy and not reality. Mention my name with that dude over there. You crazy? You come back. You know that the man over there, they own him because he a racist. When you're behind lied and sit up there and said the man call you the N-word, the man didn't call you no damn N-word. Oh my God. These people, Lord have mercy. So yeah, so that's Lying Simone, and then she went on to talk about her being filmed. The people gonna leave the phone in the living room. I was like, girl, shoot. Oh, let's just say if you was caught on camera, ain't nobody gonna be sharing that around social media. Let's just be honest, okay? On side of yourself, lying don't be like that. You're lying behind. Lying. And I can share whoever damn video I want. How dare you? You ain't my mama and you ain't my girlfriend. Tell me who I can share, what video I can share. I shared Nessa's video. You sharing all them damn Booger Wolf hooligan videos. Anyway, tell me all the people resubscribing to my page because of the various content. No. It's called time decay. Okay, you let the people forget about the damn lies you told. Talk about that. Anyway, see, I try to keep it professional. I try to. And let's talk about why in the world you got people over at your house and you can't get up and get you no damn water. Talking about, can you give me that cup over there? I was like, I'll be damn. You got a whole damn servant over at your house. Talking about, can you get that cup over there? I didn't want to get up and get it. I was like, you letting people hear this and you letting them prove the rumors that they say about you true. You can't get up and get your own cup of water that was right there on the desk. Like, so you made the girl come all the way from what she was doing to give you a cup of water that was right next to you. What? Anyway, I just had to comment on that. I really did. Because, y'all, let me get up real quick and go get me some water. I'll be right back. Let me get up real quick and get me some water. Hold on, I'm going to get up real quick. I ain't called nobody go did it. I ain't called nobody that said they got a roommate over here. Oh, you don't mention his name. But, I'm going to get up right now and get a cup of water. Okay? I ain't going to be calling nobody to do it for me. Are you serious? I couldn't believe that. I didn't know she was trying to show off that she had maybe a potential servant over there or what. Anyway, let me stop. Oh, my God. Ugh. Oh, Lord. I have so many reads. Oh, my God. And then there was somebody who looked the cross between a wild boar and a scarecrow, had the nerve to sit up there and say, I ain't gonna go into it because I ain't trying to ignite nothing. But I had to sit back. I'm like, damn, you look like a wild boar and a scarecrow combined in one. But I'm not gonna say their name. But I'm like, you got the nerve to come at me. Let me shut up before I get myself. I always get myself in trouble. But just picture that, a wild boar and a scarecrow mixed all together in the face. And a nerve to come. And they say I'm an avatar. Look, I don't go for nobody's looks unless you go for my perceived looks. You say I got a thick throat, thick tongue, whatever, big head, got a big old belly. So be it. That's your imagination gone wild. So therefore, your imagination gone wild, my imagination gonna go wild too. So you sitting over there, not Brianna. I'm not talking about Brianna. I'm talking about somebody else. You're not gonna know who I'm talking about because then the booger wolves and the pterodactyls are gonna sit over there and take it somewhere else. But that person looked like a wild boar and a cross between a scarecrow. And I said it. And that's how I feel about it. And I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm going to leave it out there. Lemon, I'm not going to say who. Lemon, I'm not going to say who because that's going to start a whole bunch of mess. But she sat up there and said something about my perceived list. And I said, you got the nerve to be sitting over there talking with your love handle sticking out in between the chairs. And this is not Brianna. I'm not talking about Brianna. I'm talking about somebody else. Go sit there and call me up. Anyway, let me stop. It's about to be Sunday. Let me stop. Let me stop. Maybe if you're in the Zoom, you'll find out who. But other than that, let me stop. Ooh, Lord. We got to take a commercial break because I got to control myself because my tongue is going to get me in trouble. You know how these sensitive ass people do. I'll be right back. All right, we back. No, they're not skinny like a scarecrow. They face look like a scarecrow and a wild boar. Anyway, I'm not gonna get in much. I'm trying to take the high road because I don't need no drama. What's it? Oh, wait. Oh my God. Let me stop. Okay. Oh Lord. Anyway, so that's Lying Simone. Don't tell me who I can share. What video I can share? You got some nerve sitting over there. Talking about some Amazon. Sign up for a free Amazon unsponsored. Hell no, there ain't no damn sponsorship. That's called some referral code, and I said it. Goping the people. Oh, I was sponsored by Amazon. You ain't no damn sponsor. Amazon ain't sponsoring you. Lie to the people. Ew, Amazon sponsor. Girl, where my clip at? Why you always lying?
Lying. Why you always lying?
And I said that shit. I'm tired of being PC and y'all running around here peeing on me. And I said it. Yeah, you ain't no damn Amazon sponsor. You know what the damn sponsorship is? Oh, you ain't probably got no knowing. Amazon, that means Amazon will come to you and say, hey, I love your broadcast. As long as you shut us out, we'll give you like $1,000 a month or something. No, that's a damn referral code. And yes, she gets a kickback from it. Of course, I'm not counting her coins, but don't be lying to the people. It's just a referral code. Damn. Why we gotta lie to the people? No, oh my God, you doing big things with Amazon. You go. No, it ain't. Sorry. That's what you get for calling me a damn liar today. Talking about I'm messing with somebody. I ain't damn messing on chastise me for sharing the damn video. She lying to y'all. There again, she said she lied. She's like, oh, I'm sponsored by Amazon. And you think, oh, she doing it big over there. She's hell no, she ain't. Referral code. She referred, you sign up, she get a kickback. That's all that is. And then on top of that, oh Lord. How it gonna be for Amazon Music and you ain't playing no music? Except that little do 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 whatever that intro song is. Do 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 do. We ain't heard one damn song. We ain't heard no J. Cole. We ain't heard no Beyonce. We ain't heard no I don't know what, the City Girl shit. I can play the City Girl shit. Let me give me an Amazon code real quick. I'm the one playing the City Girls over here, or whatever his name is. What's his Saucy? Whatever his name is, Saucy Santana. Get that clip at. Go. What is it? Walt. Here we go. Amazon, you listening? We got you a runner, you a track star over here too. Amazon.
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star.
We do it all over here. You ain't get that over there. I ain't heard one damn song over there yet. How you gonna be endorsing something, but you ain't advertising, but you ain't playing nothing? We ain't even seen her bring up the Amazon website. Nothing. Maybe she did. I don't know. Lord have mercy. Let me stop. I ain't counting her coins, but damn, don't lie on me like that. Tell me I work with somebody that I don't fuck with. And I'm sorry, I'm cursing, but that's the extreme that I don't like that person. And then to sit up there and say I'm working with that person, and then sit up there to chastise me about the videos. I don't know. Let me critique every video you share and what goes down in the video. What? You crazy. Crazy. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I just have to bring in the facts sometimes. Anyway, Lord have mercy. What's up, Love Blake? How you doing? Oh, Lordy. Sorry, y'all. What you talking about, Buddy Lee? Rule number one, never admit it, even if it's true. What you talking about? Don't be no buddy of mine if you lying. Lord have mercy, Buddy Lee. What's up, Kitchen Ministry? How you doing? Good to see you. What you think about what's his name? Colby Mitchell. Is he part of your ministry? Stop. What's your name? Tatiana? What's it? Tatiana Bryant? No, I'm just telling you. I'm speaking the truth now. They come mess with me all the time, and then when I spit the truth, they he's so mean. He got the nerve to say anything. He don't show his. No, leave me the fuck alone. Sorry, I'm cursing. Let me rubbed off on me, but leave me the hell alone. I'm not blaming you, Lim. I'm just saying, leave me alone. Damn, there was no need for you to bring me up. And then you bring me up, and I'm like, oh Lord, you ain't lying on me. Then we got the person that looked like a damn wild boar and a scarecrow coming at me too. And like I said, her whole ham hock sticking out from her chair. Not Brianna, somebody else. I'm like, girl, let me shut up. Let me stop. Anyway. Ryan Jacobs, no one believes she's smart. Oh Lord. See, oh Lord. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm like, I'm happy for you that you found an affiliate link and I'm so happy for you. But don't lie on me though. All consideration goes out the window when you lie on me. I don't give a damn. I would. Anyway, let's move on. Oh Lord, Brianna loves pound cake. Say, hey, what? Hey, Adeline, you got me crazy. Lemon pound cake, ice cream with a Diet Coke. You might well need a damn. Look at them legs. Look at them legs on the avatar. They look fit. They look like, oh Lord, I can't tell you what they look like. They look like some. Oh Lord, they look like there's some grapes. Oh, they look like some toned grapes. That's okay. Nice avatar. Oh, anyway, the legs are distracting. The legs look like they've been in the gym and they can go get some water. But anyway, oh Lord, okay. Oh, Lord. What's on giving love, receiving love? All right, what's how you doing? You receiving any pound cake lately? Oh Lordy. Okay. We talked about the Lying Simone. All right. DKL falls asleep. Yeah, DKL, like I said, I made a joke on my community post before people start running with it. Yeah, but DKL fell asleep on his audience today. Somebody asked him to play a song. He fell asleep. I was like, get your ass up. Get up. But I was thinking maybe that Ken had banished him to the basement and because of Charlie's getting all the affection and now he's down in the basement. Look at the picture on my community wall. It's definitely him sleeping on air. He's sleeping on the job. But what do you expect? So, yeah, definitely check that out. Sleeping. I guess Ken has gotten tired of him. So, who knows? All right. So we got that's DKL falls asleep. And then we got 5A. Now, wait a minute. Now, I think 5A poses a COVID risk. Because did you see the live? Now, I'm not hating on whatever get together she had and all that other stuff. But they had a whole get together with all this various food and all this stuff. Now, I was like, wait a minute now. 5A was singing on the food. I'm like, 5A, why are you singing on the corn and the ribs and all that other stuff? We don't know what you got. And then I was like, oh, Lord, that might be a case of somebody spreading stuff. Because then guess all the other people come over there, touching the food, coughing, talking, singing, dancing, all that stuff. I was just like, in this day and age, why would you take that risk, 5A? Why would you take that risk? You don't know who touching that food. You don't know who been in the, what was it, potato salad, all that stuff. Come on, like 5A, come on. I was like, I know you're having a good time, but this is not the best time to do that. And you know that whole variant stuff is airborne. People touching the food and touching the what is it called, the scoopers and all that other stuff, the spoons. I hope you had a good time, but I was just like, I said, I guess what? That's why she ran out and got the shot. I was like, maybe that's why she ran out. I said, oh, party. I'm going to go to a party. But I wish you the best, 5A, but that wasn't a good look. I mean, the food looked good and everything, but that wasn't a good look in terms of the precautions. So, yeah. All right, and then the last thing is, what else I want to talk about? Oh, over there, yeah, Tracy and Mona got into it. Now what? Okay, so I'm going to break it down real quick. So I guess Tracy had got porn bomb, right? I guess she had got porn bomb. I'm not laughing about the situation because I had turned off. I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Don't Tracy sound like somebody from like she remind me of one of the people like Dolly Parton or somebody. Like, yeah, like what's it? Little House on the Prairie voice. Like, what is it? How I do it? I don't know. I can't do that voice, but Little House on the Prairie voice or something like Dolly Parton. So I'm like, oh, whatever. But that's how she lure you in. She thinks she talking like she's so sweet and nice, but she'll rip your head off. So be careful of them new people. There's a lot of new people. There's a lot of new people over there that don't know nothing about her. A lot of new people watch. You piss her off, she's gonna rip your head off, and then she'll dox you, and then everything else, say and everything else. And anyway, I'm not going down memory lane. But so yeah, so Mona Simone went over there, right? And she's like, open panel. Wait, my bad. So she got porn bombed. Now I don't know how she got porn bombed because, like I said, I was watching. Then I turned it off and went to something else. The next thing I know, come another notification. So when you get 2 notifications of somebody, you know something done happened. So I guess she got porn bombed or whatever. So then I go back over there. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna leave this time because they may come up with some roast beef this time. Oh Lord! So I was forced to watch. So then come Mona Simone come up there talking about something. Tracy. I wanted to talk about the whole suicide situation. The whole suicide situation. I want to talk about that because that's the past that happened in 2019 or whatever. And I want to talk about that. I'm like, okay, we get into it. So then Tracy, so I guess then I don't know, Mona Simone was talking about, yeah, but you knew what was gonna go happen and you know that we were really close and Tracy was like, oh no, we weren't close and I didn't know what was gonna happen. And at first you said you were gonna do it, then I said yeah, then I said something that I did with Sweet Ma that didn't go over well. That's why I told you nothing. I was like, and then I guess they got into it and then Mona Simone turned into a track star. Right? Yeah.
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star.
And then Mona Simone left and that was pretty much it. So yeah, it was interesting. I hope they were trying to bury the hatchet, but Tracy was trying to use other clicks and views, and that didn't go too well. But they were trying to bury the hatchet, and that didn't go too well. So, so that's the recap of that. All right. Other than that, that's about it, y'all. That's about it. Feel free to thumbs up the live. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $, Sir King Crown, if you so choose to. It'd be greatly appreciated. All right, now I'm gonna drop the link. Feel free to come up and tell us what you think. I'm kind of glad we moved on from the whole pull-up situation. I know a lot of people are trying to still entertain that. I think we need to move on from that. Oh Lord. Okay, so hold on. I have to do something real quick. I'll do it on my phone. But I don't know what's going on with that whole Rita situation. Rita's over there screaming and yelling, talking about she's gonna do something to somebody. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, other than that, I don't know too much else going on. Anybody else know anything else going on? Hold on, y'all. I gotta switch out of my account. Drop the link because they doing that weird thing again. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, 1 second, y'all. All right, anybody else, feel free to tell us what you think. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. I really do appreciate the excellent job that y'all do in the chat. I really do appreciate y'all so much. I really do. But thank you to all my tofuers. Without you, there would be no me or us as a team situation. Regarding this whole variant situation, I don't know what the hell. It's pretty scary. I'm talking for people. Yeah, I got to go in. Give me 1 second, and I got to go on my phone and do it. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I really am concerned because I'm talking with people in the medical profession, and they're giving me a different opinion. And I don't know. I'm scared. I'm not scared, but I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. So it's really, really weird what's going on and stuff like that. But y'all, y'all take care of yourselves, y'all. There's so much going on. And let me just say this, how can our government leave for summer break? How in the world can our government leave for summer break? Like, you don't get no damn summer break and we in the middle of the stock market crashing. Now we got the whole Rona situation. And you talking about you going on break? Hell no, you bring your butt back and you, what? Oh, Lord. And then, y'all, this is crazy. Then what's it called? The moratorium or memoriam, whatever that thing is, for the people who were the eviction moratorium. I know I'm saying it, moratorium. Tomorrow it expires. I'm like, how? How? Now I may be wrong, but I heard that the government was going on break. How? How you just let it expire tomorrow, and we in the middle of the situation, and these people can sit up there and gonna be evicted? Yeah, the rent moratorium. Yeah. How? How are you gonna do that? Like we the only callous country that would just know that we put legislation in place is gonna expire and come on, we going on vacation. Wow. Unbelievable. Crazy. So if y'all on that, man, good luck to y'all. I don't know how they gonna do that. I don't know if the court's gonna be forced to do it. I don't know. And then on top of that, they were talking about there was $42 billion that was allocated in rental assistance. Only $7 billion has been doled out. The 40 other, whatever, 35 billion is caught in the damn bureaucratic process. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, I'm gonna bring Lemon up. What's up, Lemon? How you doing? Hold on, Lemon. I think my sound. Hold on, I think my sound. Okay, so yeah, Lemon gonna come back. All right, we're gonna go to commercial. We'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna try to find my headset, so we'll be right back. Make sure you go to Teespring and get you some Lemon wear. We greatly appreciate y'all so much for y'all support.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. This is Lemon, the first and last Lemon. This is Lemon, the one and only Lemon. Hello, ladies. This is the one and only Lemon.
All right. We're back. Give us 1 minute as we get things straight. We'll be right back. Right back. Thank you for your patience.
Avatar Live. Avatar Live. Avatar Live. Avatar Live.
All right, and we're back. Lemon's here. Lemon is here. All right, what's up, Lemon? How you doing?
Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Oh shit,
All right.
hella loud.
I need you to talk to the people real quick. As I try to get my headset, I'll be right back. All right.
All right, for sure, for sure.
Thanks.
What's
Thank you.
poppin'? Oh damn, I hate that echo. What's poppin', everybody? What is going on? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I most definitely haven't been keeping up with what's going on in the beef sector. I kind of like took a day off. So last night when everybody was doing what they did, I watched like one person live and then I like dipped out. So I'm like unaware of what's going on. Sorry for the dead air, but I haven't been paying nobody no attention like that. Um, because mostly we've been focused on the other sector and I haven't been that invested with learning the new characters. So
Yeah, what's up, Lemon? Yeah, it ain't too
what's
much.
poppin'?
It's not too much that's going on. People talk about that whole Colby situation, and
Yo, I never heard of him until like because I was on the Zoom when all that shit started popping off on the beef sector. They they brought it up and I didn't know who the dude was, you feel me? So I had to go
yeah,
Google him real quick before your live started, like who the hell is this? So I
yeah,
watched the video on him.
mm, yeah.
Um
I mean, that was just an interesting situation.
so I
So,
mean
but
like who exposed it? Like how did all this shit go down? Like
this is old. This is like 5 years old. It said this girl, the girlfriend of the dude he was messing with, put it out, or the baby mama. They said something like that.
his baby mama? You said his baby mama put it out?
Hold on, we got somebody coming up, Lemon.
All right, for sure.
Mm-mm. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Mm-hmm. Hello, who's this?
Don't worry, it's me.
Oh, okay. I was worried because your name changed.
Okay, he's like, what's popping? He thought some action was
Right.
finna drop off.
I was paying homage to Lemon. What's poppin'?
Hey, thank you. What's popping? What's popping? What's popping?
Hey guys.
What's going
Hey, you sound like
on?
your regular self. You sound much better.
Oh, I'm much better. Yeah, today I'm back to normal. Just a little cough left, but back to normal. Thank God.
That's
Yeah.
good. I got worried because you was on your second
Mhm.
dose to that stuff. So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. But it's good. You feeling better? Oh shit! Is my Obama
My
phone tripping?
vaccination was back in March.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen. He didn't put us on a we on the
I work together. SK, get your
we
ass
on the
back.
water.
Because I came here to talk to SK about one of the agenda items.
Watch it be
Like,
the
I feel
basketball
better
related thing.
today, so I want to be a little messy.
Uh-oh. Oh
No.
shit. Okay, hold
I-
on.
All right, we'll
I ain't
wait for
used to
him.
this. Maybe he having technical
No, it was
difficulties
just,
behind the
yeah, I think so.
he threw us
I
up here.
think so. Yeah.
Anyways, what you been up to? Oh,
So
never
yeah,
mind.
see,
I'm just playing.
yeah, because people don't want to. Yeah, people don't want to hear when you and I convert. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You back, SK?
No, I actually got kicked myself out. What happened now? They didn't want to hear y'all talk.
Oh no,
Oh
we
no,
was trying not to.
yeah,
We thought you threw
you
us in
know,
the water to flirt.
yeah. No, they don't want to hear us talk, so we're not gonna do that to them.
Oh,
Um, no, but I said I feel so much better. I feel like myself today, so I just want it to be a little messy.
Me too.
And
I'm kind
I
of glad you're up here too, because it's something that has to do with you. That's why.
what?
Oh, it does?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you be messy first, and then we'll get messier.
What happened? Oh, okay, okay. So, SK, I found that a little ironic, and it's an oxymoron that, a gay pastor is talking about another gay pastor's,
Yep. Yep.
shenanigans.
Whoa.
I felt the
Right?
same way.
So I was like, what? No, he didn't. How are you going to talk about somebody tooting their ass cheeks in the air, or you grabbing somebody's tooted ass cheeks in the air? But you're doing the same thing. It's just he was caught on film. Huh?
Oh, what?
I was just curious.
I
I
agree.
was
I'm right
curious.
with you. I'm right with you. And then you'll sit up there and say people are coming at you, but then you're gonna be mocking him in the same video. I'm like, what?
That's crazy. And then he was talking about somebody being a pig, needing an apple in their mouth. Dude, that's another oxymoron because he's gained a ton of Rona weight, which a
Whoa.
lot of people, they've gained a lot of Rona weight. Thank God. Oh God, let me knock on wood. I was scared to gain Rona weight, but a lot of my family members and friends gained a lot of Rona weight, and that's just normal. They're trying to work that shit off now, but how are you going to talk about somebody looking like a pig with their ass tooted up, but you look like a pig with your ass tooted up?
Whoa.
She tells no
Okay,
lies. She tells no lies. He
right.
did say,
Wait, so Jay Wilson was pretty much going in on this dude based off his voice, like
Well,
or
he
like
does
what he
sound
was
a little
quarter.
slow. Let me. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I
No,
hate
go
when
ahead.
I
No,
do
you
that
go.
with you. I
It's all
hate when
good.
I
It's good.
overtalk you.
It's
Okay.
good.
No, a lot of us were in Bree's chat that night. It was the funniest live ever. That was an epic live because she introduced us to this pastor. And we literally died because he was going through a situation where his employer owed him some money. And he sounded a little big man TV-ish, but funnier than big man.
Oh,
And he
whoa.
like the way he talks, he has a really thick tongue, and he doesn't know how to pronounce words or enunciate properly. And it was cute. It was a kiki. We okay, fine. It was wrong of us to laugh at him, but that shit was funny because instead of saying raggedy, he would say raggly, and instead of saying ugly, he would say ugly. And instead of amen, he would say amen. So we kind of adopted his vernacular over there when we were being petty. It was the most funniest thing. So he's obviously a little slow, you know. Um, I don't know if he's on the spectrum or not, but vernacular wise, he's not all there. But who cares? Like, that's
Yeah.
his business, but the thing is like, of course, everybody's going to talk about it and get a good kiki. But for somebody to, who's very judgmental, and I'm extremely judgmental. So I'm not even going to fake. I'm extremely judgmental, whatever.
Why?
But
Why are you
I'm not,
judgmental?
I'm a Virgo. It's just in my,
It's just natural, just
it's just
comes with
natural.
who you are.
It's natural, but we all are. But for me to, be a gay pastor who likes to, get down with the get down and hide it from people and try to act like I'm one way, but really, you know, doing the same thing this man got caught doing. How are you going to come out and try to have a whole kiki?
I
That's an
didn't see his line, so
oxymoron. That's an oxymoron. Mm-mm.
so
Nope.
he was laughing at what the dude got caught up in, basically, or what's been exposed. Uh, he kind of mocked that situation.
He was mocking it.
Wow,
He was
because he
mocking
kind of
it.
got caught up in something similar, but on YouTube type situation.
I
Well,
don't
he
know if it
was
was
he
on
was
YouTube.
forced. No, he was forced to come out of the closet pretty much on YouTube about his sexual relations or his identity.
Wow. But I noticed that though. But what I noticed with Jay Wilson is like if somebody have a voice tone that he don't think you would have based off your name or who you are. Because I noticed with the Bashful B situation, he made fun he made fun of his voice as well. Um, and I don't think he's like of the big man TV. You know what I mean? Like I think he's you know normal. He just got like a high pitched voice. Um, but he made fun of him as well. So maybe that's just something he does. If your voice
Yeah,
don't match how he think you should look or something.
no, but in this
Not making
situation,
excuses,
but in
but
this
yeah.
situation, the man is developmentally delayed and so forth. So
Oh,
it's not like
my bad. I didn't
a
know.
bashful B situation. It's like this
Yeah.
dude. You can tell he has some issues with speech and so forth. And for Jay
So
Wilson to do that, it was just bad decision.
bad taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't make fun of people like that. Especially if I know or I'm aware that you might be, but
You all
You
right?
there, Limit?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm there. I was trying to choose the right word. I didn't want to get
Oh, okay.
I just paused. It just went blank for me. I'm like, damn, what word do I choose? So I don't want to come off offensive. But if I can tell off the bat with communicating with you or just watching you, you might be a little off. I would never try to, hone in on that and make fun of you, especially if I have a platform full of hundreds of people who might know you and laugh at you. But is he a real pastor, the dude that got caught up with all this?
I don't know if he's a real pastor. I don't know.
Because like, how do y'all
I,
all know him? Like, I feel like everybody's talking about this moment, so I'm like, okay, how do y'all all? I know you
Brianna
told me
introduced
Bree.
us to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, SK?
Yeah.
It was started being spoken about in the platinum chat, and then I just started people, and then Larry Reid, and I saw all that stuff. Yeah, and then filtered over from there.
So the Larry Reid dude had the Colby dude on his platform, and they kind of like discuss what was exposed and stuff like that. Like they had
Yeah.
like a light little interview.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice. And he
Let
was
me take him
respectful
up.
and everything went cool.
Oh yeah, he was very respectful.
Okay, nice.
I want to say thank you to Yanni M. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate your support on the platform. Thank you so much. Yanni M says, "See you around." SK Avatar Nation breaks over. All right. Well, thank you for sharing your break with us. We appreciate you. All right. Here we go. Thank you again.
Somebody ought to praise him in here.
Okay. So
All right. Thank you once again, Yanni M. Go ahead, Terry.
Thank you for the super
before I
chat,
get
Yanni
down,
M.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Sorry.
so I'm kicking it, minding my own business. I'm unaware of this big sea creature emerging from the murky swamp where she resides. Um, so she jumped on the panel and started going in on you
What?
and kind of threw me under the bus and at the same time by trying to, disrespect you. But this the
Threw
same
you
six
under the
foot
bus.
five clown
Ah!
talking mad shit, wearing like a size 15 shoe in women's, wanting to be a woman but don't know how to act like a woman, wanting
What?
respect but always giving
Oh.
disrespect. You feel me? Talking about, oh, I want to fade
We
into the
tapping.
background. In a moment, you realize that the sector will move on without your goofy ass. Here your big footed ass come, jumping on the panel, talking shit, per usual, drunk, but you're trying to call somebody else a drunk. When you already said
Oh
you
my
hit the links
god.
fucked up, you got every bottle known to mankind. You disrespect everybody. But I got a question for your big giant ass. Why the fuck do you always come at people after y'all squash beef? Like I feel like you like attention. You like negative attention. You like people to talk down to you. You like to be disrespected.
Mm, mm, mm.
I'm sick of you because you try to come off cool like, oh, for my mental health, I'm a fall back from the internet. I'm not gonna be like this. I'm not gonna be messy no more. But then you jump you know, your big linebacker ass on the platform talking shit. So she pretty much went in on you talking about you um a lot of bad shit about you on Pizarro platform the other day. I didn't know about this shit. It got brought up to me. So I'm like, okay, let me hear what she said. It was bad.
But the last time I was on
Exactly, y'all.
P, the
Exactly.
the last time I was on P's panel, which was what, like 2 months ago, and I didn't even say hello to anybody yet. Hi, Terry P. Did y'all see that?
That, yeah,
And
that
I
big
said, "Oh, I said I came on. I said I came on to
noodle
give you your
wig
props,
wearing
girl."
dummy.
Yeah. I came on to give her props for, she had a chemical pill. And I said, "Girl, you look good." But before I could even get that out, hi, Terry P. But she wasn't drunk that day.
She looked the same. Stop lying.
No, her
I'm
skin
tired
did
of
look
everybody
good. I
lying.
can't.
It
No, I
it
can't. I
looked it
can't.
looked a smidge better, but it
It
was not
looked.
like, oh, whoa, like it got rid of all these, like, get the fuck out of here. No, it didn't. She looked the fucking same.
Yeah, no. I know when people want my attention just so that they could get back onto panels to have something to talk about. So I'm gonna let her do her. I've said everything I've needed to say to Dimps.
She
I
just
mean, I
jealous of the position. She want to be in a female's position, and she don't know how you manage to do what you do.
that's
Even though
okay.
she tries so hard. So Dimples, if you out there, you want to hit the link. What's popping?
She knows SK's not gonna let her on this panel.
Oh, she been brought her goofy, Jolly Green Giant head ass up here, on numerous occasions after the whole situation. We just know with Dimples to have a banner up, she's not trustworthy to be, free amongst the StreamYard panelists. We got to have a whole banner up her whole time because she's liable to be triggered. She's easily triggered.
That's okay. She's used to having banners on her face, banners, paper bags, um, you know, glad garbage bags. We know what it gives.
Yeah, she was trying to
Because with
basically,
that damn face, she's used to having that shit covered up when she's trying to,
but it was
do
random
her
though,
little
because
glory
listen, the
hole
whole she
gigs.
tried to
Oh, nasty,
she tried to sway the
raggedy
whole
ass
panel,
bitch.
and nobody gave a fuck.
I mean, that shit is old. The thing is I haven't been, tonight, I just felt like being messy because I was like, leave that poor man alone. Maybe he's going through some stuff and he didn't need to be dragged out of, I don't know if he's out of the closet, but, I'm sure that's a lot. Yeah. I just found that to be ironic that Wilson who's been in the same predicament as this man had the nerve to try to, shade him and clown him. That was just crazy. So I couldn't hold my tongue. I mean, I could, I just didn't want to.
Nah, let it rip. Let it rip.
But other than that, I haven't been talking shit about people like Dimples. Go away, girl.
Yeah, she gave me this big ass speech like, please don't mention me. I want to fade into the background. Um, like, she want to be like a nobody to the sector, but she come on Pizarro platform, drunk, talking about, oh, Terry P's chasing all the gay men. She's a drunk. Her blank smell. She was talking about your lower region.
So she's my lower region.
What?
Yeah, I heard the live. They listen. I'm on a Zoom just kicking. I'm minding my own business, Millie rocking. We just discussing random shit, and then it was like, "Yo, Dimples popped back up, and she had some choice words on Pizarro platform. I had no idea Dimples was back. No, I saw her super chat 5 babe, a couple days ago, but besides that, I didn't think she hit panels. So when I heard it, I was like, whoa.
Okay.
Immediately, like,
Okay.
So it's like she trying to be messy and try to come back because what she thought was the sector revolved around her, but what she realized, she's just a replacement and that people will replace her. She's not like the star.
Okay,
We
so
all forgot about Dimples.
what does she say about my lower region?
If anybody listening can send me that timestamp, please, in the background.
Oh, they got it. The people in the chat. If y'all was at that Zoom, whoever played that Zoom piece of that live.
Yeah. Could y'all send me the timestamp? Thank you.
Okay, so she's talking about my lower region, the lower region that has.
You mean the feet? You mean her feet?
And I was cool with Dimples. That's the cold part because it's like we was cool. I think the last time I spoke with Dimples could have been like 3 weeks ago. Damn near a month. But it was on. Nah, she left a funny ass message. It was some bullshit she was trying to. I won't even tell you, SK, because I didn't even bring it to your attention because who it was coming from wasn't like it didn't mean nothing. And I won't say it on here. I'll tell you off.
Okay. Well, is she talking about the lower region that has gotten me all that I've gotten in life with past experiences, my current husband? I've been able to conceive this beautiful child that I have. That lower region, the lower region that naturally cleanses itself, the lower region that I don't have to douche before having sex, the lower region that doesn't consist of sticking an enema up my butthole and shitting it out before putting a butthole up to a glory hole. Are we talking about that lower region, bitch?
Whoa.
Okay, because unlike you, when I have date night with my husband, bitch, I could go out and have a beautiful dinner, and come home and make love to my husband without having to wait for my food to digest through my system, stick an enema up my ass and shit it out before I have a good time. Is that the lower region you're talking about, Dimples? Okay, I was just curious. Because I have not talked about you. I have not talked about you in forever. And the last time I talked to you, I celebrated you, bitch. I'm sorry, Lemon. Go ahead.
No, you're good. The attack was so random. She was like, she first was going off like subliminally, but but Pizarro mentioned your name like a couple seconds before. So Pizarro all like, who you talking about? Like, who is this person you're referring to as you making these comments about? Because then she said the person you just mentioned, and then finally she says Terry. You know how when she's drunk she just lets it rip. She just go on this long ass rant for no reason. Like it was unprovoked. It wasn't like they were asking her questions about you and her or nothing. Just random.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Now, why was my name mentioned over
Oh
there?
Lord.
What?
From her. She brought you up. Dimples brought you up.
Huh. Okay.
The
Okay.
panel was not. The panel was not. You wasn't the topic of discussion at all. The panel was like, "Who the fuck you talking about?" Like Pizarro was like, "I'm lost. Who is you got all this venom for?"
If you got an
And then she
issue
let it. She said your
with
name.
what Terry's saying, and y'all come up and tell her. I mean,
Who?
What? Who has an
the
issue with what I
the
said?
people in the chat, got
Who?
an issue with what you're saying.
Oh, with what? The stuff that I'm saying to Dimples because she's talking about my lower region, so I can't talk about her butthole, but she could talk about my vagina. Please.
Unprovoked. I could see if you went on
She
because
could
y'all
talk
made up. Y'all
about
made amends.
she can talk about my vagina, but I cannot talk about her butthole. Stop.
She talked about that. She talked about the
Please.
drinking. She talked about like the men around the sect. It was unprovoked. Like I could see if you were the topic. You weren't the topic. But in Dimple's head, you were the main topic, I guess, because you've been popping back up on panel. She's like this envy towards Terry P. She's up there and I'm not there type. So that's how it came off to me. Jealousy.
Hmm.
I didn't understand. Did anybody drop that timestamp so y'all can play it? That so y'all don't think I'm
No,
like,
I'm still
you
waiting
know,
on it. They haven't sent it through yet.
fabricating it. Damn, who played that clip for me? I don't know. All I know is I heard it. I didn't seek it, but it was brought to my attention, and I said I'm going to drag Dimples because, like I said, she looks for attention. A person that is tired of
Thank you,
getting
James.
dragged on social
Thank you.
media.
Is that the real
You want to fade
James?
into the
Oh
Thank
hell
background.
no! What he doing in my live? Oh Lord!
Who?
Thank you,
Oh
James.
no! What's
If
going
that's
on, man?
you, I don't know if that's him, but
Ain't he blocked? He was blocked. I don't think that's him.
oh, okay.
I don't know. I can't. StreamYard
Unless he
works
got
a
a
little
troll
differently.
page.
Like even if you got somebody blocked, I think on StreamYard, from that viewpoint, if that person will still appear, because I would know.
But I'm
So I
looking
see
at the
people.
chat now because I wasn't looking. Um, and then when you said, they're, having an issue with what I said, it's like, oh, okay. So as a straight, since they want to say she came after a whole community, no, I didn't. So because
Nah,
she went after my vagina, does that mean she went after the whole straight community? No. She went after my vagina. I went after her butthole. And I'm still
but what was
calling
the
her
reason?
a her.
What
I'm
was
still
what was the
respecting
reason?
her enough to
All
call
right,
her a her.
I've got the intel. So thank you to the person that sent it to me. I appreciate you. You always come through.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, so let's see what
Hopefully, it's
this.
everything in its entirety because we was on Zoom. We had time, so.
All right, let's continue. Here we go.
Okay,
Who's
Ryan
somebody
Jacobs,
else?
I
Oh Lord.
believe. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ryan Jacobs, I believe when Lemon tells me something. Point blank, period. So does that answer your question? Thank you. Okay. Sorry,
Oh
SK. Go
Lord,
ahead.
it's a lot going on, y'all. Ooh. All right, here we go.
Therapy, y'all.
I ain't no doctor because
What did they say?
Was going at it with somebody else, and you was asking for their information.
who's somebody else?
Was it therapy, y'all?
I ain't no doctor because Mother Manatee's the one that aired Terry P's ass out, and Mr. Serpent Soap and Dirt that y'all delusional bitches think is straight air her ass out. I ain't never aired that bitch out. That bitch aired her own herself out. That bitch needs to air her motherfucking stinking ass pussy out.
Ooh.
Her community ass pussy out. That's what the fuck she needs to air out. She needs to get her motherfucking pH balance in check.
Oh Lord.
That's what the fuck she needs to air out.
Oh Lord.
Now, what is that talking about? Her female part, her pH balance.
Oh.
What is it? What is that? Don't tell me she never learned. I don't lie. I know what the lower region consists of. Are you dumb?
Okay.
Okay, let it air out. Okay, exactly.
No, it does more than air out. it self-cleanses itself. And as a married woman, that's the first thing you should be. Well, even you don't even have to be a married woman, but as a married woman, you want your husband to be proud of what he's laying next to every fucking night, bitch.
Hold on.
So
Hold
while
on.
you're searching for
Hold on.
bookstores, porn stores,
Hold on.
back alleys, and dumpsters,
Hold on.
I sleep with a beautiful, handsome, gorgeous man every fucking night, bitch, while you're drowning your
Hold on.
sorrows
Hold on.
with all of your liquor, with your Ciroc, your Hennessy, your
Hold on.
E&J, your whatever the fuck else you're drowning your
Hold on.
sorrows in, because
Hold
we've
on.
all heard your stories.
Hold on. Hold on to the person. Okay, the person in the back. Hold on. Hello, who's this?
Hello, it's me, Slappy.
Hey,
What up, Slappy?
Slappy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I forgot Dimples is not your favorite. But go ahead, SK. You can. Sorry.
Take it away.
I'm laying up sick and trying to curse a bitch out. You hear me? I couldn't help myself. My little wooden fingers just got to wandering and ups and killing. Oh my God. I can't see. I didn't know this stuff was going on. Oh my God. Oh, that hound dog. He's still talking crap. When is someone gonna kick that bitch in her neck? I am so. Oh, she's mad because she got a mug like a goddamn pit bull. She's mad.
Oh.
You mad? And she got a shape like a peg. She ain't got no waist.
Oh my God.
That's why she has to hide that face and body behind, boards and cut out holes and tell me, oh, come on and give me what you got for a pork chop. She. Oh, you nasty, disgusting piece of filth. She is disgusting.
Yeah,
Well, she
Slappy.
wanted
And
the attention.
the cold part was her and Terry P ended off on good terms. They squashed the negative, that moment that happened between them, and everything was good. Even when she popped up on Pizarro Live, she was all big up in Terry. So how do you go from that to this big rant out of nowhere? I don't know if SK continued to play the audio so you can hear everything, but it was random.
Yeah, I heard the audio King play, but yeah, she's that's just being great.
You play the rest. Here we go.
Okay.
Am I lying, Boo?
About who?
You keep it real like me.
Who are you talking about, though, Dimples?
Who did you fucking say?
Drunk
as Terry P.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Can I get an amen?
No,
No, you can't get an amen.
No, you can get to shut the hell up.
Okay.
Give you that.
Yeah. That bitch needs to air her fucking community pussy out. Want to pass that shit all around so all the motherfucking gay men in the fucking sector. Uh-huh. Now, I know there ain't nothing like no gay ass dick, but girl, go somewhere. Sit down.
Whoa.
So anyway, back to me and you, Pizza. You all fucking apologize for accusing me of being a doxer, because I'm not a doxer.
No, because you accused me of.
Say any more after that, then?
Okay. Well,
Now,
I
what
gave
did she
her
say
all
about
that
what
I
you need to
wanted
air
to.
out? Exactly. So don't say she didn't talk about her female lower parts. When she did twice, different things. One was the pH balance, the other was like community blank to whatever. That's two mentions for no reason though. It has no reason behind it.
Okay.
But she was
All
drunk
right.
per usual.
If I can say, my God, the irony, man. You calling somebody drunk, bitch? What the shit? You
Thank
damn
you.
gutter snipe. She's a damn wino rolling in the deep in the gutters and
Thank
stuff.
you.
You a nasty little piece of trash. I can't stand a bitch that'll sit there and act like they're cool with you and then talk crap about you out of nowhere. Like, where did I even come from? And yeah, I am minding someone else's business because I don't have any of my own right now. So shut up. And because I can,
Slap
and
me.
I'm gonna ask that dancing around looking tramp who's gonna whoop my ass. Not a damn person.
Oh
I'll
my god.
backhand her with some crystal rings and leave some indentions on that bitch face. You might improve it. Oh, see, this is why I'm sick now. Karma is a bee. I tell you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go and get out of here. You guys have a nice night. I'm going night bye. So bye,
Thank you, Slappy.
Jerry. Bye,
I
Lemon.
hope you feel better.
Nice slappy. Feel better. Feel
Thank
better.
you. Bye,
You're
y'all.
welcome.
Bye,
Bye.
Slappy. Take care, Slappy.
And Terry P, you got all rights to fire off how you want to fire off. Dead ass. This attack against you came out of nowhere. The panel was confused who she was trying to address. You have not spoken negatively about Dimples since her departure from YouTube.
No.
She claims she don't want to be roasted no more, but in the same breath, the main person that made her so insecure and who she wanted respect from the most, she insults him in the same process. So I think she's a big ass joke. And
Yeah.
don't
She
let
just wants to
this.
be she wants to be needed, loved,
Yeah,
talked about.
she
So
thought she
I
was the
can't
star of the
even
sector.
yeah, girl, bye.
You might be one of the messiest ones in the sector, and they use you for
Yeah.
clicks and views, but you're not the star. Like
She's
that's
a
not why the people show
clown.
up.
She's a
You're a clown.
circus clown. She's a circus clown. And of course, people are going to use her for clicks and views. She's entertaining. But the sad thing is this bitch doesn't even realize, like, when she's not drunk, Dimples, that's the kind of girl that I would like. We would go to a nice lounge and just have a
Don't get
ball.
too ahead of
La-
yourself.
no,
Y'all,
no, no.
y'all,
I'm saying
y'all.
no,
I'm
no, no.
playing.
I'm being honest and real. Like I can't
Okay.
be anything but honest. She
All right.
makes me laugh as sober because we've all seen sober Dimples, right? She's
Bird.
fun. She's a hoot, right? So she's somebody that I would meet up with at the Abbey in West Hollywood, which is a famous, classy gay lounge where it's not just gay people that go there, it's straight people, celebrity, but it's a gay lounge. It's beautiful, it's very classy. Like I could hang with her as sober Dimples, but when she gets on that drunk shit, she's a fucking nuisance.
She's a clown.
She's a fucking clown. But as sober Dimple, she's funny as shit. She is. And I'm not gonna take that away from her. She's very entertaining.
But
She's a
she is the
hoe.
type of clown that is
She's
too
a
big to get
hoe.
into the clown car. You feel me? She has to take the bus to the circus.
No, she needs to take that old VW that they used to pull up in at Barnum and Bailey's circus. Back in the day, back in the 80s, used to be that Vita bug where like 20 clowns would jump out of that little Vita
But only
bug.
she'll be able to get in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I've given her enough energy. Um yeah. So thank you for, making me
Always.
aware of that. Yes.
I didn't even know. Deadass. Normally, I'm up on shit. But yesterday when SK didn't go live, I didn't watch. The only person live I kind of got caught a glimpse of was the craziness over there with the. I won't even mention that person, but yeah, nonetheless, it was on Q's channel. I watched a little bit of that, but then I jumped from that channel. Right, I go to
Mhm.
Reader channel. You feel me? And it's like a whole war zone over there because they in the same city. They about to pull up. I'm like watching like a moment finna take place. You feel me? So I'm there. So then I just fell asleep because nothing popped off. But Reader channel with different people was popping off last night. So I was watching that. Then I fell asleep. But I was unaware that
Okay.
Dimples had reemerged and did this big rant against you for no reason. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Okay,
wait
well
for her
just
response.
I'll just go ahead and Olivia Proctor. Yes, I'm born and raised in Cali. She says the
Me
Abbey
too.
is not a classy spot. It's where you go to get photographed by TMZ and other paparazzi. I know that. I've been to the Abbey. The Abbey was fabulous back in the mid 2000s when I went there. So I have not been there in a little over 10 years, but it was fabulous back then. And obviously, if people are going there to get photographed by TMZ, it's a hot spot because celebs don't just go to little hole in the wall places. So, okay. Thank you.
If you enjoy the Abbey, you feel me? That's what it is.
It was a
Don't who
fabulous
cares?
spot when I used to go there. And I've only been there a couple of times, but it was fabulous. So, yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well, let
stop
me have my
taking people
answer.
like Dimples to fabulous places. Take them more to like hood spots, you know, where they serve like, where they're cooking in the kitchen and people dancing on the dance floor type of situation.
Right.
Give her that hood life. You feel me? Not nothing classy. Classy go for classy ladies. She's not classy.
Right.
She's Dimples.
Well, yeah, that's true, but still. Mm-mm.
I feel you
Yeah.
though. At least you tried. Even
I
with her
tried.
disrespecting you, you want to take her somewhere nice. So that's big of you.
Yeah. That's just who I am. I mean, I ain't trying to be in one. Okay, let me hop off. Okay.
You did your
All
thing
right,
though. It's all
guys.
good.
Okay. SK, you still there or you
Yes,
want
I
to?
am. Thank you,
Okay.
Terry. Coming
Thanks for
through.
having me. You guys have a good night and chat. Have a great night, day, morning, wherever you are. I'll be in the bushes, okay?
Peace. All right, for
Okay.
All right.
sure.
Take care, Terry.
Okay, peace.
Sorry to throw that old nasty monkey wrench into the whole situation, but I had to while she was up here, because it had something to do with her. So I had to bring it up. You feel me?
I understand. I understand.
Shit, I was even shocked when they they brought it to my attention. I'm like, y'all lying. And when they played that audio, I'm like, okay, all right, for sure. Ain't no good. Ain't no good. Dimples is crazy.
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Oh shit. What up, y'all?
Yeah.
Yo,
What's
can
going
you hear
on?
What's
me?
popping? What's popping? What's
Yeah, I
popping?
hear you.
What's up, SK? Lemon.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Do I have a crazy delay?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just learning about the passer, Colby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have a crazy delay.
Okay.
I hear you.
Uh,
I just learned about him as well. So prior to this live.
yeah, I don't have a lot of information on him, but I think apparently he was one of those closeted types that may have spoke about or had or made like anti-homosexual remarks or rhetoric. So
Wait,
So
say
is
that,
he
that
that
like a
again.
always
real
feels.
pastor?
I'm not even sure. I think they said he was restricted to online, so I don't know how, you know. But I think he was getting gigs and people would pay him. I'm not even sure though.
Yeah.
So is he like a Instagram type person, Insta famous person or something like that? Like I never heard of this dude till y'all brought him up. So it's new news to me, but it seems like a lot
That's
of people know who he is.
yeah. I'm thinking Facebook and that too, like Instagram maybe. But yeah. hmm And I
So
got
is
to
he
see a
like
tidbit of the LR guy that interviewed him, and he came out in the interview. He said he was battling. Um, Yeah. Oh, and the SGL acronym came up as well. I'm like, oh, that's becoming more popular. But
so the Larry Reid person did the interview. How is this all connected? Like how did he get to the interview? Do y'all know it happened, or was it scheduled interview for him to come out and kind of speak on the situation?
I don't think it was scheduled because he just quit.
I watched the clip, but I don't think it was scheduled at all. It could have been impromptu. But I think aren't they around the what they call the church sector?
Yeah.
Like a lot of
But
these
did you
people. Yeah, because I
or yeah? Did you think he knew what same gender loving was? I don't think he knew what that was.
good
'Cause
question. But
yeah, he,
whether he knew or not, he said he was. But I don't know.
yeah. And then Larry Reid wanted to get him to admit that he was. I wouldn't say wanted to get him to admit, but he wanted to understand how he started to engage in the activity. And I think he made that answer by just saying he was battling. It's been a battle or something like that. So
Hmm.
But
But that's the
you
only
said the
thing.
Larry Reid person wanted him to do what? Sorry, y'all.
no, the Larry Reid was trying to ask him how did he come into this kind of sexual activity. He asked him was he molested or something like that, and he
Oh
wouldn't give an
yeah,
answer. He wouldn't give an answer. He just said it's something he had been battling or battles, currently battles or something like that. So,
yeah. He spoke
Wow.
past it. He didn't address it.
do you think he was
Hmm.
looking like somebody was coaching him because he kept looking like past the computer
That's what they
towards something?
saying. And
Yeah.
even King John said he heard a voice. So I don't know if he had one of the the AirPods or what. He said he heard a voice in the background,
Oh, okay. Because he kept looking
like
past,
coach.
like looking to something
Hmm.
as if somebody was giving him answers. So I don't know.
Right, but see, this is my first time seeing him, but he did kind of look like that. He looked preoccupied, like he was doing more than one thing at yeah, doing more than one thing.
Yeah, yeah. Focusing on
But why
somebody and answering at the same time. Yeah.
why is this such a big deal? Like I'm unsure. Like maybe I'm missing the bigger picture to the puzzle. Why is this such a big deal
Well,
for this
Because
area?
I think it's well for this area. I don't know, but I think it's a deal because maybe his age and he's closeted for one, and then two, he have made anti-homosexual rhetoric like a lot of pastors that get busted and exposed
Oh,
has done. So
okay.
he has done that in the past. Um, yeah, and
Oh, I
this the
never
whole
knew that.
church affiliation
Okay.
with being clergyman. That's always controversial. So,
Okay, I understand now. I never knew that. I was like, because I wanted to ask that question. I'm like, so what is the big deal? But now that you kind of explained the rants he did and stuff like that against the community, um, and then, but okay, so he go against the whole community situation. What does that even mean? Like he, so when people do that, y'all feel like they be more so like hiding something?
well, yeah, if he's acknowledging that he's SGL today, yeah, he was hiding something.
S what?
And it's just the level of
SG.
hypocrisy comes with
Oh,
those people.
SGL.
Yeah,
Oh,
when they
okay.
yeah when they behind the pulpit and they're speaking against it, like he could have been very well speaking against the characteristics about himself that he hated. So
With I didn't know he had a big presence, amongst the people. So when I typed his name in, I was looking for some big shot, some mega, millionaire type pastor.
right,
Because
right.
I didn't know what it was about. All I heard because I was on Zoom. So they was like they're talking about like Pastor Colby. I'm thinking he's like this big deal. I'm like, damn, maybe I'm behind. Like who's Pastor whatever his name is. But then when SK put it in his thing, I'm like, shit, I don't want to come up there like, oh, I don't know, whatever. But I still came up there doing the same thing. I Googled him though. I watched about a 2 minute video and then I said, wow, okay, interesting. And then I came up because I wanted to get filled in like who is he to y'all? Or like why does he matter?
Exactly. But I'm just learning them too. So
Okay, yeah, I gotta remember that. You newbie just like me. Okay, yeah. But Sir King, you been
mhm.
knew who he was for like months or something? SK?
What's up?
You've been knowing about this Pastor Colby dude for months now?
No, no.
No?
Just learned it
Okay.
recently. Yeah.
Yeah, but when Jay Wilson mocks his voice, I did find that a little bit offensive, due to the fact, like, I think they did say there's a medical issue. So I don't want to make fun of the handicap or anybody with a disability like that. You know what I mean? Because even when I got into it with Big Man, I was careful with what I said because I have to realize who I'm arguing with. You know what I mean? Before I go there, so I try my best. I
He
think
ever,
so. Go ahead.
has he ever acknowledged having a disability? Big man.
Who? Yes,
Big man. Oh, okay.
yes, yeah. So I try my best. I believe I never um went there with him because I wouldn't do that in real life. So I don't want to do that online and be like, oh, I'll do this online, but not in real. I want my shit to match with who I am in real life and online. I don't want to make it excuses for my bad behavior.
Exactly. I respect that.
So I think so. I don't think I ever talked about that. I kept it probably an issue, and I can work with that. But yeah.
I respect that.
So what was the conclusion with this dude in the interview, y'all? Like, he went to Larry Reid. What did he say? Like, what was the closing words? Is he gonna continue doing him? Um,
No, I mean,
He, I,
pretty much went to. I
I
think he
think
pretty
he's
much
going to
went.
continue battling.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, he just started talking about him owning a funeral business and stuff like that, and then they will, talk in the future and stuff like that. So yeah, like it was real quick.
okay. What advice would y'all have for him? Being caught up in something like this.
Huh.
Like I said, just like I said earlier, just for him to do him, like people are going to come after him. I just worry if he's not mentally strong enough to deal with the situation, because you got people like Jace Wilson compounding the sexual activity in the tape with also mocking his handicap.
Yeah.
So there's like two situations in one that can sometimes stress people out. You know how people are going to do him now. So
Yeah. And we're in a virtual movement, you feel me? And a lot of the commentary is virtual and they don't know you from a can of paint, but they got these harsh opinions about you. So, I know that does weigh down on the psyche. So I'm just praying for his mental, stability dealing with this situation. Because for us to be talking about this, I'm sure the church sector and other people who might know him will be speaking about it as well. And I couldn't imagine being in his position, you know what I mean, with some shit like this. That's crazy. So hopefully everything, pans out smoothly.
He was asked, do he believe that he's going to lose like a large portion of his following?
I would say no.
I,
What do
I
y'all
was
think?
I,
I would say no because they all do freaky stuff. Hold on one second, y'all. Hello,
no
who's
doubt.
this?
This is Pastor Stephen.
What's up,
Oh,
Pastor
hey, Pastor
Steven?
Stevens.
How you
Hello, how's
doing?
everybody doing?
Good. How are
What
you?
is up?
Good, and you?
How
Okay,
are you, man?
okay. I just wanted to give a little background to Pastor Colby. It's really Pastor. That's where Pastor come from because he
Okay,
of
pass.
a speech impediment. But
Okay.
he's been on
Uh,
on YouTube for a while, and he has a very big following because people like to laugh at him. To be honest, nobody's really serious with him. And if you notice, he likes to repeat the same thing over and over again. So he repeats what he hears other preachers do. He reminds me of a young child that wants to be a preacher. And that's what he got online and started doing. And it caught on because the people thought it was funny. And so that's a little bit of background to Pastor Colby. Um, I think that's important to remember that he's kind of taken as a joke. I was upset one year, even a church had him to come and be the guest speaker.
right.
And he says the same again, he says the same thing over and over and over again. And Have you noticed his eyes will look up? He's trying to look for I can't think of the word right now, but look for someone to gratify, what he's saying. He's like a child. He's really like a child that works for a funeral home.
What?
Yeah, because I've seen him make like the Holy Ghost noises and stuff like that. I've seen like
Right.
videos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I believe he's sincere. I believe I believe he's sincere to his mental capability.
I believe so too, with what I've seen. Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pastor Stevens, how long have you been watching him? If you don't mind me
Oh,
asking.
it has to be about. It was way back with Andrew Caldwell, so I think that's going on like
Who's
5,
who's
6, 7 years.
Andrew Corwell? Who's that?
Okay,
Oh
Andrew
no.
Caldwell is the young guy that came on through the Church of God in Christ, and said he liked women, women's, and that became a big sensation.
Mr. Delivered. You heard of Mr.
Right.
Delivered?
I might have seen like a meme or something, but I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know. Dead ass. I'm delivered. What? I might have to Google it.
Yeah, he got up and said
Sorry, y'all.
he was saying he doesn't carry a pocketbook no more. He's saved now, and he likes women's, and so he comes on, and people again laugh at him because of the things that he says and the
Oh,
false reality
so
that
that
he has.
so that meme that I saw was real. Like it wasn't like a spoof or comedic. It was real. Like when that person was at the altar and it was like they're not
Yes,
gay no more. That
That was
was
real.
real.
Yeah,
he
I
was
was
in an
watching.
actual church.
Yeah, I was watching when that happened.
Oh, I
Yes.
mean, let me take those last back. I didn't know. My bad.
Oh well, you're not the only one. Everybody laughed. He was on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He's made a big profit from it, I would say.
I never knew his name. Like, how do y'all be knowing their names? That's crazy. Because I never heard of this Colby dude until today. Just like that dude in the meme. Like, I didn't know his name till right now. Like, how do y'all be knowing their names? Like, y'all Google who they are?
Well, when he first
Yeah,
came out,
Andrew.
oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Andrew's huge. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, BET even did a special on him and bought his furniture.
BT bought his furniture for
Yeah,
what? Why?
because he told them that they couldn't film him without him having some furniture. Now, well, let me rephrase this. This is what
Okay.
Andrew has said, because Andrew can tell some fibs. So this is what he has said. But he was on BET. That you can. In fact, if you just take and Google Andrew Caldwell, you'll find a whole lot of stuff. He has his own channel.
Oh, okay. Um,
One minute he's cussing people out, the next minute he's speaking in tongues.
Oh, yeah. And from
And
what
it's
I
I mean,
understand, I
that's
think he just recently got a BBL. So,
yeah,
what?
Andrew's both
What?
of them. And then at one time there was a big feud between Andrew and Pastor Colby.
Oh, they got beef.
Yeah,
The passers got beef. Whoa,
yeah, they got beef.
passers. Um,
So
there
pray for us,
is they
pastors.
passes.
It's getting hard out here for a pastor.
Is the Andrew dude he a passer too?
No, but well, he's not a
Okay.
pastor, but he acts like he is. He goes out. Sometimes he'll film himself feeding the poor, but you can tell he's stunting the whole time he's doing it. He got in a big fight at one of the God forgive me for laughing. God forgive me. He got into a fight at one of the oh, what was this? The thing that we just went through with the with Black Lives Matter was one of those protests. He got into a big fight there,
oh
filming it.
yeah.
Did he win?
I can't remember, because sometimes I really have to stop watching this stuff because if it gets too much of my spirit, I
Yeah, I
can have
understand.
I just can't keep watching it. So I just seen little bits and pieces of that. But yeah, he did get into a fight, and then he got in a fight on the street with a guy one time. He just does a lot of antics, and then he went into a hotel one time and tried to destroy it. And then he'll come out and say that, he's sorry that the devil tried to use him, and then he'll go pray for people and stuff. And so people just laugh at it, but he's making good money from it. And then they had him in a play. They had him in an actual play where they had him playing himself. That I thought was kind of wrong. He thought he was doing something.
Whoa,
So the story of
so
Pastor. Go ahead.
you pretty much saying that he capitalized off his opportunities
Yeah.
with his 15 seconds of fame, pretty much from what
Oh,
I'm
he
hearing.
definitely
Like,
did. He
yeah.
definitely did. Yeah. From that women's, because that just went viral.
Yeah, I saw the
Mhm.
church thing. I thought it was a spoof because I see it from Instagram perspective. So it's not from the original uploader. It's from a person who just upload crazy controversial shit. So I never knew the person behind that moment. I saw that moment, but I didn't know he was serious about that moment. I thought it was, an act
Yeah.
or something.
But
Wow.
the sad part about it is a lot of people are laughing and stuff. But it's when I said it's hard out here for a pastor, I'm serious about that. It's really hard for the ones who are really trying to do right and
Yeah.
trying to live right, because you got so many jacklegs. You got so many of them that come on and are joking, and people are laughing, about it. And just like Tofu was saying earlier, I was ashamed the way that Jay Wilson was taking and mocking that man. That really got to me, because it's one thing for him to get on and I'm talking about Kobe now, for him to get on and be doing the thing that he does, but his speech impediment is something he can't help. He was born with that as a health issue. Maybe because I'm disabled, maybe that's why that I'm more sensitive
Nah,
to that
it's
area.
not not at all. I was offended too once I found out, like, there was a disability factor. So it's not about being disabled. We know, because it's like in public, will we make fun of somebody in a wheelchair or somebody that has a speech impediment in line in front of us? Like, we wouldn't. So to do that online, it's not okay. Just because you're online doing it, don't make it okay. So I sympathize in that moment for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I'm like
um,
go ahead.
Steven, before you go, do
Hmm.
you think the guy Shamarko, like a lot of his followers, kind of follow him because they laughing at him as well?
I think so too. Now, I've seen him one time at because in fact, it was from this show. Somebody was saying he looked like somebody. I can't remember who it was, and so I went to go look at him, and I felt the same thing. Yeah,
Hmm.
What? Somebody at this
I think
live
that's
said somebody look like Shamarko?
yeah. Like when somebody was a panelist, they were talking and they brought up his name, and when they brought up his name, I went to look, at him. I googled him, and I thought the same thing, that he's on the same line as Pastor Colby,
Oh, oh.
and I think he has a big following too.
I'm
He does.
unsure.
He does. Shamarko.
He does.
Because he's
That
going
was
to
that
be.
one dude you talked about that was on that reality show with the other people.
Yeah, he was going to be on the reality
yeah,
show.
yep,
Question
yeah.
before he leave: is that reality show still in exist? Does that exist? Is it
Yeah, I don't think
um
so. Because
is done?
it involved Tiny and what's her name?
Shakana, right?
Shakana.
And
Yeah.
they kind of fell out, right?
Well, and Shamarko gave all the details about what the show's about, so he pretty much ruined the whole plot of the show.
Yeah, he fucked it up.
Oh wow, oh wow, that's crazy. Damn. Wow. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be a track star and I'm gonna run. Everybody have a blessed day.
All right. Well, thank you, Pastor
All right,
Steve, for
Pastor
coming out.
Stevens.
We appreciate your
All
presence
right,
tonight.
Pastor Steven, thank you.
He ain't no runner or track store. That's crazy to know that y'all filmed this work and to know that it's shelved because of stuff that's out of your control. That
She's a
shit.
runner, she's a track star.
Yeah. He gave the details. So yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
it was a whole big thing.
Mad crazy.
Shakana was very upset with him and said that's why he just messes up everything and all that stuff. It's a big dust up.
So I mean, now what? Like, is the cast just doing
They
their
ain't
own
gonna,
thing?
yeah, pretty much.
She was saying if it messed up the entire concept by him leaking it. You know?
But then they have these kind of like risk before signing a person like him to their um show, knowing that the what you have to keep within what you sign on, they didn't take that into accountability that the person might be a little um could jeopardize the whole project. That didn't come into play. There's no
Exactly.
backup plan or
It didn't sound like that, but she was pissed off. Like they had it out online, so he was like,
that
"Oh, I
sucks.
didn't know," not really owning his part. So
And then like you can't really go too hard on him because it'll be like he's a little, delayed. So they'll try to use that for a reason why shit is not going forward. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine being on a show like that and it's done before it even started. Wow. So do the cast still get paid? Is the question.
I'm not even sure about those details.
Do you get paid for unaired footage? Like does that matter, or do y'all think they got a
I'm not
little
sure.
bit of sun before they did filming?
I'm not sure.
Wow.
But she was pissed off.
Mm.
Like I know it wasn't put on. Like she honestly felt like he screwed everything up
But
by
who is
having
she?
loose lip.
The
Shakana.
Shakana chick?
Hmm.
So she was more like hands on with this project, probably more so than Tiny because she is more of a B lister.
Yeah, I think so. But she was too hands on to share that with him because that also jeopardized it. Of course, he was the one that ultimately did it, but even her sharing it with him, like that shows a role that she had that I'm sure she regret.
Yeah, because here we go comparing that show to the show in our area. Now I feel like that's all we got for something to look forward to is that show if that show ever gets a pickup date or if this the last destination before they launch it somewhere to see who gonna pick it up. That's a lot of filming, but yeah, I don't know about no other shows. Do y'all?
Nope. But I do know also that Andrew Caldwell, the one that they mentioned, he had like an online connection to Shekinah too. You know.
Andrew Caldwell. Oh, okay. The church person. Okay. Well, what do you mean by that? Like they were in
Like
communications or
they would be like on lives
drama?
together. He'd be like, "Oh, are you coming to my house?" Like she's his good Judy and all this other shit. Oh, then at times he would act like he's flirting with her, and she would dismiss it immediately, and then he would go back to, "I'm straight, I'm hetero." So they have like an
Whoa.
online.
Where do y'all watch this at on IG?
Oh, on YouTube. I've seen it on YouTube.
Oh wow. I had no idea
Yeah, you gotta
any of this
yeah,
existed.
you gotta research it.
But it's hard to research because it's like there's no starting point. Like Google Shakana talking with her cat. I don't even know the name of it. Like I don't know the starting point. So
The starting point with Andrew
there's no
Caldwell
reference point for
is
me. I,
the starting point is I'm delivered. When he says I'm delivered, that's where everything starts.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that now. I just found that out like right today. Like I don't know. I know now, but okay.
With a
My
T
bad,
at the
y'all.
end. Delivered. like like throat. When people say throat.
Yo, I noticed they say
Yeah.
throke with a K.
Yeah.
They
With a
say
K.
bike
Mm,
with a Y, and
mm.
um, another one. I'm like, so y'all just borrow each other's lingo, even though y'all can't stand each other. Cause the only person I know that say we're bike like they're riding a bike is Lady P, and I feel like that's due to her accent. Because a lot of words that in QB they say some weird ass words. Them two,
Mhm.
those two together is deadly for the community because the way they pronounce words is like, whoa, it's different.
With the putting the K where there's no K at, the first time I ever came across that was 15 plus years ago in my city from black homosexuals who would just decorate words and always put a K in a word that didn't have a K just to be extra. So,
What do you mean? Give me an example.
like throat, they actually would do that with throat, but
Okay,
they would do
okay.
that like with kicking your ass. They would say ass and put a K, and they would put all this emphasis on it. Or or they like he got his boots dipped, and they would put a K at the end
He
of a
got his
dip.
boots
Yeah,
dick.
yeah.
What?
Dipped. You got your ass whooped, but you got your boots dipped.
Repeat it one more
Yeah.
time. One more time.
BIP, like your boots are up in the air. You got your boots dipped, but they would put a K on it. Dipped,
Oh wow.
just like that. Yeah. Or when they would say, "What's the goings?" But
What's
or
the
the goings.
going?
But I know you'll never understand, bro. You'll never understand.
It's different,
But I'm
but
gonna
I'm just I'm listening. Learning something new. I never knew
listen.
y'all over there putting K's and places they don't belong in y'all slanguage.
And they even have a big Latin, but I'm not gonna burden you with that.
With what? What is that?
It's a whole
You
pig
said
Latin
something
that
about
they
a
have.
pig. What
A
about a
pig
pig?
Latin. It's like this language they have that they'll do in front of you that they'll
Why
understand
would a
that you
pig be Latin?
no. It's never mind, bro. But you wouldn't understand it.
I feel
You would
like you're
not
playing
understand.
pig
No,
pig what?
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. But
What
it's
is it?
yeah,
Pig Latin.
my city is steeped in like gay culture. So they have like a way of talking about you right in front of your face, but you're not going. The people, their friends will understand because they do this shit all the time, but you're not going to understand, and they do it real fast.
But
So it has rules.
why would a pig be Latin though?
A pig be Latin. No, that's what they call it, man. It's slang, like for like a made up language, just to get by. Some people are
Oh,
going to be on to it. Other people are going to be like, blind to it. What's being said. You follow?
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Not really, but all right. I'm a bit bored. But the first
I'ma
time I heard
Google
it,
it
it threw
though.
me
I
off.
can't do it on
But I
air.
fucked up. No, I fucked
Okay,
up
give
and
me an
learned
example.
it.
Give me example. Give me example.
I'm not
What's
going to
pig
do it.
Latin?
I'm not. I actually do know how to do it, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm not going to
Why?
do it.
Come on. Okay, one. Okay, give me like 5 seconds, like six, something small. Like I could say, okay, let me run a Google or just something small, so I at least know what it sounds like. I don't think we have any pig
Okay.
Latin
Okay.
people in the chat.
Emily is someday. Emily
Huh?
is someday. But they speak it in long sentences. I said lemon is dumb. Emily is Emily is someday.
Whoa.
But like that. But it sounds like a whole song when they're running it down. It's like da 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 da. Like it has a little rhythm to it and everything. But yeah.
Repeat that. How did I be? Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No,
Repeat it.
when I
Can
said
you do
that,
it
I
one more
wasn't
time?
saying shit because I'm not that fluid. But the MLA is day. But yeah. It's
Wait,
real
so in pig
cognitive.
Latin,
I'm
you
not
call me dumb.
right.
Why?
You said why? You hear? I think something's happening. You hear?
Yeah, I think something happened with his sound, so he
Yeah.
back. He'll come back.
All right. Yeah, he pulled that. He pulled that out of me, you guys. But yeah, they do that.
All right. Um, yeah. Anything else? Here goes
No,
number
no,
one.
no. I'm a dip ball.
Okay.
All right, you have a good one.
Whoa! All
SK.
right, y'all.
Wait, there we go. There we go, right there.
Hey, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. I forgot what we were talking about. I got cut off. But yeah,
Good.
wait, hold up, wait. You call me dumb? How do you say that?
Why did I say it?
No, how do you say it? How?
Oh, I took the first letter off a lemon and put it towards the end and put like a sound behind it, a consistent
Oh,
sound.
like you're speaking like broken English, like where they like shuffle the
Not
words
quite.
across. But
Yeah,
no?
yeah. It's more like a pig, what they call pig Latin rules. So each
Okay,
house got their own sound. So one house would say Eminley, but the other house would say Emilu. So it depends on
okay,
what sounds they work with. But I'm about to get
nice.
off here.
Okay, that's dope. I didn't
You take it
even
easy.
I didn't even take what you said as an insult. So that's dope that you're able to do that. Yeah. Is he going already? Hello?
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Nah, can you hear me? I'm out of here. All right.
Yeah, I
All
heard
right.
what you said.
Take
Yeah.
care. Thank you, y'all, for coming through. Appreciate you.
Well, I learned a lot today. You feel me?
Hmm.
I learned about this pastor Colby dude, right? Um, what do you think for this pastor Colby dude? You feel like he's going to capitalize off this moment? Do you feel like this will break his following, or do you feel like nothing will arise from this moment? Like it'll just stay like where it's at.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they said that the information's been out there for a while, so it shouldn't be a shock to his parishioners. So, I mean, it's maybe a shock to other people on the outside,
Yeah.
looking in. So,
Yeah, I thought it was such a big deal because I saw the area started to talk about it. I felt like, okay, this is something. Let me go Google who this person is. So now it seems like y'all don't really, some people don't really watch him like that. So it ain't that big of a deal. But maybe in his realm it is. So I don't want to negate that. But something a little different. You feel me? Will you continue following this story?
not really. I mean, unless something develops, not really. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not really that captivating. It's a one. I mean, unless
A
something
one
comes
and
out,
done.
pretty much.
Okay. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. All right. For sure. For sure. For sure. Well, I learned a lot in this live pig Latin. You feel me? This pastor dude, uh, and from Pastor Stevens' perspective on the whole situation, that with all these different scandals coming out about pastors, it make it harder out there for real pastors. But I read a comment in the chat. I wanted to ask him before he left that do you feel like being in the beef sector that they side eye you being a pastor, coming from a pastor's viewpoint? Like, do you feel like they take you serious over here, or does that matter to you? But he left, so I guess that question is irrelevant. I'll have to ask him another time. Because what's your take on it? Do you feel like people that's religious that's in this area is real with what they preach, being in an area like this?
I think you could be real in the area. It's just based on your actions. I think there's some people who sit over here and pretend like they of the Lord, and their actions don't represent it. I mean, you judge a person by their actions, not by who
Yeah,
they are. You know?
yeah,
So,
I agree. I agree. Because I know when he was on the panel, there was like, well, I side eye anybody that's a pastor over here, and I can get it by like based off of the language and what goes down over here. But you a pastor, I get that viewpoint, but I do believe there is some religious people in this area. If that makes sense.
but I think it's kind of messed up to say. I mean,
I'm not saying it. I'm not
not
saying
I'm
that.
not
Okay,
saying
go ahead.
you. I just think it's messed up for people to say that as if like it's entertaining, it's fun people. Now, if I see a pastor sitting over there or whatever in a whole doxing convention, then maybe I have an issue with that. But if they're just sitting over here entertaining their fun, I don't think there's an issue. I mean, pastors go to comedy shows, right? So I think there's cursing and there's stuff at comedy shows. I don't think people judge a pastor on that unless that pastor says they're above that. You know? So that's what I have to say about that. Um,
No, I feel you. I feel you. I'm the same way.
here comes
So
Pastor
you
Stephen.
okay?
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked that question, because I struggled with that myself, and that's why a lot of times you don't see me on. You'll never see me like if something's really controversial that's going on, because of that. Because the Bible says, "Let not your good be evil spoken of, and shun from the very appearance of evil." But I am still in this world, and as I've said before, the reason why I even got started here was because of having surgery. Like I told you, I've had over 90 operations, and the last one about 5 years ago has kept
Whoa.
me in the bed. So it became a thing of entertainment, and I started by watching certain ones, and then I wanted to know who was the other, and it became like a big soap opera. And I even prayed about it. I said, Lord, I said, there's a lot that goes on in here, but you'll be surprised the people that I pray for in this sector. So I believe that God has me here for a reason, and I so I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it now, but it used to bother me because I used to see the comments, and especially with great man and stuff, people would say little things, but you've never heard me cuss, you never heard me down anyone. So I just let my life speak, for itself. But I am glad you asked that question because I had struggled with that myself.
Do you feel like you receive that a lot because they be like you're such of a religious so like what is a person like that doing over here? But I do feel like you can be in this area and give, off good vibes. You can hit the link and give different um viewpoints that we might not think of from a passive perspective. So I feel like just because this is a rough area don't mean like you're not for use. You feel me? Like I feel like you
Yeah,
have
well,
a purpose here as well.
well, the only place I really hang out is here, and I feel love here. So sometimes you have a little outsiders here and there say something, but the Bible says, "Think it strange when all men speak well of you." So I'm expecting those arrows, to come. So that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I just pray for them and pray that I could sometime, some way, be a light to them, maybe at another time.
Oh, that's dope. But do you get discouraged by the negative comments when they're like referring to like people in the church community and their existence over here? Do you read the comments and it's sort of like have you feel in a type of way where you questioning things, or are you just content in what you're doing that they can't shake your faith?
Well, they can't shake my faith, but I'm embarrassed, and the reason why I mean
Okay.
by embarrassed, it's like having a family member that's running outside naked and acting crazy and calling out your family name, and everybody knows that you're connected, because people have a tendency to say if one person's doing it, they put it on everybody else. So it gets to me, and I've had to pray because there's been certain people online that my attitude was getting really bad with. And I had to look at me and say, Stephen, you're supposed to love and pray for everybody. And there's a reason why you're here, and just pray for that person. But yeah, I've been embarrassed a lot. In fact, most things that are said online is against the church and against preachers. And so it's real hard. And that's why I want to try to shine a light.
I find that dope. What keeps you going? Like, because when I'm in a negative headspace and I see it consistently, it sort of throws me off a little bit, right? So like when you see that over here, what keeps you going? Like, what's your motivation?
Okay, well, I've been singing since I was 14 years old, playing the organ for the church. And so I've heard all kinds of negative things. You can't sing, you can't play. And I've learned to not, listen to 'em. My thing is, if somebody calls me a bird and I know I'm not a bird, why am I going to even fight with them? So I really just let it shake it off. I just shake it off of me. Now I'm human. Sometimes, it gets to me a little bit, and I'll say I'm never going back again. But no, in this life, people are going to talk about you, and if they don't talk about you, something's wrong. So no, but definitely my faith, it does not shake. In fact, it makes my faith even stronger because the devil's doing his job. His job is to try to discourage me.
Yep, that's dope. Okay, I respect that.
So before I become a track runner again, because I'm in and I'm out. Any more questions?
Nah, I think we're good.
Okie
But
dokie.
thank you. I appreciate you, Pastor Stephen.
Be blessed. And I want everybody to know one here. Seriously, I pray for you. I actually call your names out and ask the Lord to bless everyone that's in this chat. And so I pray in the name of Jesus that everyone is blessed and that everyone is safe and even your families are safe. And as I pray for you, pray for me. Love you all. Talk to you later.
All right, take
Pastor
care.
Stevens.
Thank you, Pastor Stephen.
Thank you for that. Wow. Okay, he handled that well. Wow, nice.
Yep, he sure did.
Yeah, because I know being in this area, we have Jay Wilson. He's a pastor, right?
Allegedly.
And him. Oh, okay. What's the alleged about? What?
His
'Cause
actions
I
are not
agree.
his actions are
I
not
agree.
indicative of such.
I agree.
I'm
I
not
agree.
bashing him. I'm not bashing him. Let me just be said, I'm not bashing him. Okay, if he came up here and was uplifting the people and things like that, and I understand he's got to do things from an entertainment element if he wants to click some views and if he wants to do whatever makes his income. But I mean, just like him mocking that guy today, there's certain things you do and you don't do, and you don't have to do. You know, so.
I agree. No, I agree. Totally agree. This wouldn't be the first. It would be like from what I could see, like the third person he mocked. But I get it how it can get misconstrued over here because you're in the beef sector, but you're a pastor. You do the beef, but then on Sundays you do the word. But then Sunday night you might dabble back into the beef sector. So it's very confusing on, the level of authenticity from that person. I don't watch him that much, so I'm not that invested with him.
Well, I'm just saying, like, just don't dabble in it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be like, let's say you want to be a fake pastor.
Oh,
to be a fake pastor, like, and let the people know, like, and then don't come on Sunday preaching as if you're a real pastor. You get what I'm saying? It's just saying, like, you can still do the comedic way of doing things without playing with the lower. And the whole thing of mocking the person, the whole thing of mocking Nicole Tyler when she had COVID, those things are not consistent with the way a pastor should act. You know what I mean? Those things don't need to be part of your broadcast because right now you don't know what people right now in this world that we in. A lot of people will struggle with religion because a lot of people sitting up saying, "How can a Lord that loves us allow so much evilness to occur?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm speaking for all, but I see a lot of people are maybe struggling with their relationship with just religion in general. So here they
Yeah.
see this man who they somehow have some kind of affinity for playing with the Lord, and then they get confused. Well, maybe he's making fun of people, so maybe I should make fun of people, but still be seen in the good eyes of the Lord. And the Lord frowns on that. He's not going to sit up there and tell you to make fun of somebody or mock somebody when they have an ailment or an illness.
Yeah.
And that's how it can be confusing for people. And then on top of that, he said he has the credentials behind him to show that he is knowledgeable, adept, astute in the ways and let's just say the doctrine of the Lord. So here, another piece of people are giving him credence to who he is because now he's saying, oh, he's taking an extra step to make himself knowledgeable of the ways of the Lord. And therefore, he is best to advise you because he has taken these formal steps of education and knowledge to, of the Lord so much so that he can speak on it. Therefore, you should be giving him, I guess, validity, even though his actions may not, or his actions contradict that. So, mm.
Yeah. I was about to say because outside of being a part of this area, I think of the 5 babes. I think of different moments with this dude. You feel me? And it's not been positive, especially if I'm a not pastor. Um, I just look at the situation differently. But I don't like um Pastor Stevenson said, like he think it's hard out there for pastors now. Um, I think it's just this era. I think it'll die down and it will fade away. But I don't lose hope
I don't
just
think so.
because of no.
No, because
Okay.
all you see is pastors being caught up in infidelity, right? Or being made or them or what they're doing is being made a mockery of. So I think people are looking at it, and I mean, what was it? Joel Osteen got what? 700 million in PPP loans and driving a Ferrari. So yes, there's great pastors out there, but the whole negative image of them is also being skewed as well, or mixing with their image. It is tough. I agree. It is tough, and I don't think it's going away anytime soon because their actions are truly indicative of what they try to represent for the public
Yeah,
eye.
I know their actions might be wrong, but that's a time of confusion, and I feel like that's when your faith is tested. But I feel like if you're true to what you believe in, even though the time might be a little shaky, you feel me? I feel like you got to stay true to what you believe in, and in time, I feel like things will reveal itself and it will work itself out. You feel me? But
I agree for the
I wouldn't lose.
person, but
Yeah,
you just said would it get easier for them, and I'm like, no, it won't be
no,
because it won't
I'm
get
more so
easier for
talking
them.
about. I was talking about more so for the people who just um not for the pastors, but for the people who take, their Christianity and stuff seriously. I feel like if you are questioning it due to the beef sector, don't internalize it that way because this is one element of, Christianity or whatever you believe in. But when you go to your real place, that might be something real. So don't lose faith because of what you see over here. And I don't want to discourage the real pastors over here who have good intentions.
Right, but once again, it's a hard thing because yeah,
Yeah.
there's real pastors who are out there who are living the life they supposed to live, and then there's the ones who are out here playing and being a complete contradiction while judging or oppressing others. So
Right. Yeah. So when I had him up here and I asked him, like, his challenging moments, and he expressed it, I felt for him. And then somebody did write that in the chat that they side eye any passes in the beef sector. But sometimes people are placed in certain positions for a reason. You sometimes need a balance. You don't need just crazy, crazy, and crazier in the sector. You need that balance of, Christianity or whatever you believe in this area. And there is people who can deliver that. So I don't want to negate that during this process of confusion, if that makes sense. Because
yeah,
if you're only getting your word from him, Jay Wilson, then you'll be a little confused because he dabbles in the beef sector in political news and religious news. So, you know, he's multifaceted. So don't just view it from his perspective. Because there's other people out here like Pastor Stevens. Like he don't believe in the whole movement right now. He feel like it's dying out for the real pastors out there, and that spoke volumes to me. Hearing that from him, I never knew.
Yeah, but I think their presence is key because it reminds people of, you know, sometimes your presence just reminds you of certain things, and I think his presence reminds people of that. So,
Yeah, I agree. I learned a lot from this live. Trust me, dead ass. I know I'm gonna have to rewatch it in the morning time to get some, some shit I missed. But for the most part, like what I internalized has been pretty crazy. How about you?
mm,
You're like, what?
people are gonna be people. People make their own decisions. I think it's a lot of debauchery around here, but I think there's also a lot of goodness as well. But the debauchery is oftentimes celebrated.
Yes, overshadow with what's going on currently. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, and when we had that lit ass live earlier on Zoom, I thought you was gonna pop up because shit. Well, we discussed
Well,
everything. You feel me?
no, the public don't need to know what they discuss on the Zoom.
No, I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm just saying we discussed there. I was like, I know Escape and it because every time I heard like a little new entry to who was joining the Zoom, you feel me? I'm like, okay, Escape and a pop up like,
Well,
what's up, Eric?
I don't, I kind of sometimes I kind of stay out of it a little bit because sometimes people want to converse amongst themselves a little bit. You know what I mean? So it's finding that not being overbearing and allowing the people to speak freely because sometimes they don't say what they want to say when I'm around, and so I don't want to prohibit them from doing that. So you know.
But you don't get that urge to sort of peek in and see what's being discussed, or
To be honest, there's a lot of. I'd be not. I mean, I'd be busy with stuff. To be honest,
nah.
but
I know, trust.
yeah.
Oh, and something else we need to talk about, but not on here. I'll tell you off here.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
yeah, because it's approaching. So, anyways, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, y'all. Feel free to drop the link and tell us what you. Well, I'll drop the link and tell us what you think. All right. So, um, all right. So here's the link in case anyone wants to come out. Hopefully it works. Streamer is doing something funny
I
now.
wanted Ronnie Q to pull up because she was talking about like, why
Why?
didn't you highlight my comment with the when the pastor was up there? Like, what was your
Because she's not
comment,
a
Ronnie
member.
Q? Pull up,
So what's all this preferential treatment for?
pull up, Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q's funny to me.
To
Um,
you.
what? Whoa, 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 Holiday. Hold on.
Yeah,
What's
because
popping with that?
you ain't been on the other side of her antagonistic ways though.
What do you mean about?
Yeah, Ronnie and I have a past. She's all right for right now, but she'll turn on you like a pit bull. So just be careful.
Whoa.
Just be careful with her.
Okay,
Just say
without
something about her DKL and you get her true side coming out.
oh, I'll light it up real quick. Ronnie Q, tell DKL
Oh
bald
Lord.
headed milk dud
Oh
motherfucker to
Lord.
unblock me because that nigga got me on the
Oh
block
Lord.
list. I think he got it by mistake. But you tell him I said unblock me, motherfucker, because I ain't did shit to you. I think he blocked me to start an argument. I did catch a lie where he said, I want an argument with Limit. I think he blocked me on purpose just to create an argument between him
Probably
and I.
so. Probably so. All right, well, I don't know, but anything else new you want to share with the audience before we take it to Zoom?
I mean, not if Ronnie Q ain't gonna hit the link and I can tell her what to deliver to DKL because I know she got an alliance with him.
Hmm?
Pull up real quick, Ronnie Q.
Hmm.
The night is still young.
All right, well, I don't know if she's gonna do it. She don't take orders
If
from
she
her.
don't within the
And that might
next
be the
minute or
fake
two.
Ronnie Q, to be honest with you, because there's two Ronnie
Oh
Qs running
yeah,
right. Yeah, that might be the
there
fake
is
one.
two Ronnie Qs. Dead ass. Yep. You're right, SK. Yep. But why do people do that? Like I don't understand. Like why do they clone accounts? Like is it to come
The
up and
need for
porn bomb?
attention.
Is it okay?
Need for attention. To need.
Wow.
They. I mean, try to figure that out. Would just be insane.
That's a lot of time on your hands. Maybe it's easy if you're a troll, you can just run to whatever and change the names, but that take dedication.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
They get a thrill. They live a thrill.
We'll give it about one more minute and pull out. You feel me? But yo, the Zoom was lit though. I knew you was gonna pull up. I'm like SK finna pull up. But we kept it going, you feel me, all the way. I got my shit, my dinner and shit like that. But I was there for a minute though. I'll say like 3 hours. Like it was pretty lit.
That's good. All right, hold on. I think somebody's trying to come up. Hold on. Hello, who's this?
What do you want?
What up, Ronnie?
What's up, Lemon?
Yo, so here I am cruising the YouTube streets, you feel me? And I noticed your bestie got me blocked. So what's popping with that? What I do?
Wait a minute. Now, am I my brother's keeper? And second of all,
yeah, you're your brother's keeper.
Who are you to give me messages to send to somebody? Do you see UPS or United States Postal Service tattooed on my forehead? Do I deliver for you? What is going on here?
I'm playing. I was playing with you.
I know he don't have you blocked.
Huh?
I said I know he doesn't have you blocked.
He does. I was being serious about that, but delivering a message just because y'all have communication. That's all.
Why would he have you blocked?
Ask him. I don't know. I'm in the list. You feel me? I got an old tip from Kwani. She said, if you ever want to know if you're blocked, go to somebody's community wall. Yeah, I go to his community wall. I used to see it here, but now I don't see it no more. I'm blocked. I'm done. It says like he ain't posted shit, and that's all.
I don't know why you would be.
So
blocked.
is he trying to? Oh, is he trying to start beef? He want to get it popping.
Well, you don't go to his chat anyway, so you don't go to nobody's chat. You never go to anyone's chat. You're not allowed. So what are you talking about, Sir King? How come you don't allow Lemon to go to anybody's chat?
Whoa!
Now that's the better.
He goes
question
where he wants to go. He has his own reasons for going. He has his own reasons why he doesn't do it.
When are you going to allow Lemon to attend other people's chat?
Deadass, he wants me to be in other people's chat. I told him, hell no.
Now we getting down to the real questions.
You think I don't pull up because he tell me not to pull up?
No, I just never see you in anyone's chat, so I'm just being facetious.
But you don't like that? You don't like that? That I'm not in nobody's chat? I think that's pretty fair, right?
No, but you're talking about you being blocked, but then I'm thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, I never see you in anybody's chat anyway. So like you trying to make a big issue about being blocked, you never in anyone's chat anyway. So how would you even know you're blocked in the first place? And you're talking about because Kwani told you to this, that, and the other. So what difference does it make? You don't go to nobody's chat anyway. So you're trying to make a big deal out of nothing. Boy, you've been around Sir King way too long. You're trying to make a big deal out of nothing. See, he's rubbing off on you. You got to get away from him. I'm telling you. Run. Be a runner, be a track star.
Okay. He's innocent in this moment because I don't pop up for that. Listen, it get crazy over here. I don't want to be called, I'm an avid support. Nah, I'm not there. I'd rather keep it fair across the board. Why be in anybody's chat?
Well, how come you can't be in everybody's chat and still keep it fair and across the board? See, I be in everyone's chat and I keep it fair and across the board. But then you guys be like, oh, she's Duchess Kelly Love.
I never said nothing bad about you.
Yeah. Tell Duchess Kelly Love this. Tell Duchess Kelly Love that.
I did.
She's gonna turn on you. Blah, 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 blah. Just because I got Sir King, he's mad at me because when he first started coming around, I caught Sir King, and he may have had a slip of the tongue, but I caught him in real time.
Catch
And he was
nothing. You just think that because somebody I corrected my own error. So then you ran up there because you was insecure at the time. No, you didn't catch anything. You didn't catch anything.
Okay,
just like you misspeak all the time, but nobody hounds on it though.
Okay, I caught you when you
all the
misspoke.
time.
But I caught you when you
Okay,
misspoke.
but let's see people catch you how you misspoke. You misspeak
but I
all the
caught
time.
you when you misspoke. Okay,
a big damn deal.
That's what happened.
You. And I came right back and retracted what I said.
See, that's why he's mad. So anyway, so he's like, so he now ever since then he's like, oh, wait till she turns on you. So it's nothing big, I'm a troll. That's what I do. I troll.
You should admit it.
See, now you get mad again.
Yeah, at least you admit you're a troll. That's all.
I do. I'm a troll.
Oh, I wasn't trolling when I said tell DKO to unblock. I know I'm blocked.
Yeah, he make fun of my dogs and everything. I mean,
who?
You, Sir King. You make fun of my dogs, everything. All because I trolled him that one time. Like, dang, Sir King, get over it.
Never forget.
That's my motto.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be in nobody's chat though. I like that. I don't want to be in nobody's chat. I'm not missing nothing.
Yeah, I be in everybody's chat and see, and I be equal across the board. I troll equally across the board, and then I laugh equally across the board, and I be fair across the board.
Okay, who chat do you not visit?
I do not visit Brianna's chat, Lady Nika's chat. You there?
Yeah.
I don't go to Fi Babes that much.
Okay.
I rarely go to Fi Babes.
Okay.
Who else? I don't go to Sean Bradley's. Who else? There's a lot of people I don't go to.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I don't go to.
But were you once cool with them? Was there a time where you were like cool with them?
Yeah, I used to go to a lot of them all the time. But yeah, it's a lot of people that Sean Bradley, I used to watch his reviews. That's why I came to this sector, because I came to the sector because I used to watch the reviews of the housewife shows and things like that. That's why I initially came to this sector. So it's a lot of people who I'll watch him for certain things, but I watch Tracy and I just didn't go to Sir King's for a long time because he's a hater.
Wait, you still watch Tracy in like real time?
Yeah, I watch Tracy a lot of times. Yeah, I'm glad her numbers are coming back up. I'm really glad her numbers are coming back up. I'm really glad about that.
Why?
Because I hated to see her numbers go down, because she had a really good thing going on, and I hated to see what happened.
That's fucking bullshit, Ronnie Q. All she did was her numbers went down.
Hello?
She sat up there and terrorized people. But she sat up there and terrorized people and did a lot of fuck shit to people that was undeserving. I can understand you want her, you happy for that, but she was a cyber terror. And it took her to get her shit taken for her to understand that is not cool what you do to people.
Well, sometimes Sometimes that's what
Sometimes
it
what?
takes. Sometimes
Okay.
that's what it takes.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes what it takes for people to learn their lessons. It's that you can have your opinion about that,
No, it
Sir
ain't an
King.
opinion. That's a damn fact.
That's your
No,
opinion.
it's not an opinion.
And
It's a
Sir
damn.
King,
It's
Sir
not an
King,
opinion. It's a damn fact. When you sit there and
Sir
say you're
King,
gonna put a child on a website, how
Sir
could you
King,
ever think that that doesn't
Sir
allow
King,
you? Or I hear you, Ronnie Q, but I'm being
Sir King.
serious right now. I'm being
I'm being
serious right
serious
now.
as well.
Okay,
I'm being, I'm
so
being
fuck her numbers because she's a
Sir,
terror. Okay, she
Sir
didn't have to
King.
do all that bullshit that she did to people, and I'm straight up
Correct.
100 about that.
Correct.
About that
Sir
shit.
King, let me ask you something. No,
What?
I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be facetious. Had
You don't
she
deserve to have a channel.
let
You
me
have
ask
some
you
freaking,
something.
what's it called? Been verified sit up here. Only person we know around here that whole been verified sit up here and write her cease and desist to her and YouTube at the same damn time because of the shenanigans she was doing on here.
Can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Did she do that prior to you being a frequent guest on her show? This thing with the daughter of
I
top
never
threat.
supported her. I never supported
I,
her bullshit.
I
I
said
even told
prior.
her.
No, you didn't listen to my question. Prior to you being a frequent guest on her show, had she already did that?
No, that was way
No.
after the fact.
Okay, that's what I'm asking because you used to be a frequent guest over there, and okay, so that's what I'm saying.
And she got dark as hell.
Okay, yeah, and that's the thing that I don't never support any of that type of behavior from any of the people who do those types of things, the doxing, all that crazy stuff. I don't support it from anybody who does it. No, it's ridiculous. Like going to somebody's house. I don't ever
Yeah.
support any of that crazy stuff that goes on. So
Yeah.
and people who support it when it's done to certain people and don't support it when it's done to other people. It's just crazy. It's no reason to go to anybody's house and all this type of stuff. So I don't ever support it in any type of way, shape, or form. So I understand your point in that. So with that being said, you guys are gonna continue to do what you guys do. People gonna support it sometime, not support it. I'm not gonna ever support it. I'm glad to see that her numbers have gone back up. I'm glad, hopefully, she has learned her lesson, and
She
I'm
ain't
glad to
learned
see.
nothing.
How you know? How you know?
I, 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 okay. Let me
How
speak
you
from
know?
my point of view, because listen. I'm from the streets, right? So when
You're
shit
not
get
from
hot,
those streets.
and you don't think so, man? If you knew my background, Ronnie Q, you might laugh now, and I might come off here being respectful because I've been, um, I have to censor a little bit. I can get gutter with y'all, but
Okay,
I don't because it's irrelevant. I don't need to prove my game. Who has to prove their gangster on? That's it. Anyways,
that's
she
right.
didn't
You
learn
handle
shit.
people.
She didn't learn shit. You feel me? What she learned was to be a little bit more careful with what the fuck she does. That's it. And all she did was align herself with the black sector. With the Claude Diva situation was on Claude Diva. Claude Diva did turn on her. I do feel like Tracy was an innocent bystander with the Claude Diva situation. You feel me? Because nobody could predict Claude Diva was gonna call out Tracy. I never saw that coming. You feel me? That came out of nowhere. But I noticed she entertained all the people that didn't fuck with her no more. And it sort of grew her channel to an extent. She aligned herself with the right people, and I'm not mad at it. Um, but I don't forget the shit she said. We had a whole live on his panel about what she said and wanted to do with somebody's daughter. But I'm not gonna knock whatever she got going on, but it's temporary. This is a moment. That's it.
But
It's a
I'm just.
moment.
But wait a minute. But I'm just like thinking that
Yeah.
this said so long ago.
I don't care if you said
Oh,
it
wait,
last Christmas,
hold on. Wait a minute.
this
I'm thinking that
Christmas.
this was said prior
Nope.
to Sir
I haven't
King
been around.
coming
Nope.
on the
Nope.
set.
Nope. Nope,
Wait a
nope,
minute.
nope.
This
They
was said
haven't.
prior to Sir King coming on the set,
Nope.
wasn't it?
I was established panel member, meaning it's been within about like 8 or 9 months. I know y'all want to add more dust to it. I haven't been
Look, I
around that
don't want
long.
to
I
do
know my
anything. I just
history.
want clarity.
I only
I
been
don't
around a year.
get clarity. That's just
I only
like
been
a
around a year. 1 year.
okay. I just want clarity. You know, no, I no.
Not you. I respect you, Ronnie Q. Trust me.
Yeah,
Trust me. I
what's
like
cool
you. I
was
think
cool. What's not cool
you're
is what's
funny as
not cool.
hell.
Yeah, you know, I'm not caping for nothing that's that's beyond the pale. People know better than what's not cool, and but I'm glad that she got beyond that, and let's hope everything like that is behind her now. I don't like to see people suffer unduly because of mistakes, and I think that's one of the things that's really what's wrong with us as a people. We want to see people, suffer unduly because we make mistakes and stuff instead of, oh well, this one of her things is like calling people CPS on people and all this type of stuff, and that's like some unnecessary harm we like to inflict on our own people, and it's unnecessary. So it doesn't take all that to run a YouTube channel. So I think that we need to, you guys need to, not we, you guys need to chill out and just do your channels and let everybody succeed. I mean, it's some money on the table for all of you guys to, run your channels, get your little bread, and entertain people. Everybody have the same people who's watching. It's enough money on the table for everybody to, get a few crumbs and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I agree, but it's just a little puzzling for me when we get so caught up with the entertainment factor that we separate putting children on sites because we don't like who the content creator is. I think that's my issue. I'm never going to condone somebody's bad behavior, especially if you are of a particular age. I feel like the older the wiser, because
I
y'all
agree.
been there, done that, got a T-shirt, can educate the youth on what not to do.
I agree.
But if I'm not seeing that from that individual, and you're looking at it as, I don't fuck with this content creator, so I'm gonna put her daughter on these different sites, and I don't
But
defend
she
this
did
person
not do
either.
that. But wait a
I
minute.
she had the intentions
I don't no
for
no.
me. It's
Wait a
like
minute.
I
Wait a
it's
minute.
like I
Wait
might
a minute.
kill you.
I
You
don't know
feel me?
what
But I
some.
didn't do it.
Wait a minute. I know
The
what
intentions
someone
were
said.
there.
No, she said that. I don't know what it, I know. I can understand what someone says, but I don't know what their intentions are. I can know.
But
I can know what someone says in anger,
Ronnie
but
Q, that's like
I
you
cannot
saying,
prove.
"I'll watch your children."
I cannot prove someone's
Go ahead.
intentions limits. I
Yeah.
cannot prove in a court of law a person's intentions. I can prove that they said something, but I cannot prove intent.
But when you say I'm going to no, but when you say I'm going to put a child on certain sites and that these dudes are going to love what they see, you know what you're saying because you're saying what you're going to do to a young
You're
individual and what
speaking,
the men would like.
but you're speaking out of anger. You're speaking.
I'm not mad with that's
Okay,
not my
I
I don't
understand.
own
Okay,
five babies
you're
daughter.
you're saying she had the intent. I disagree. So we can agree to disagree.
Okay, but
Okay,
okay, but I
so
want
that's
what's her
where we
intent?
are
Well,
on
okay,
that.
so what? No, I really want to hear you. So I'm gonna shut up. But you say I heard something different from what you
No, I
heard. So I
didn't.
want to know what you heard.
No, I didn't say you heard anything different. You said that she had the intent to do it. I don't agree that she had the intent to do it. I just think that she did. We both agreed that that's what she said. You think that she actually had the intent to actually go and do it. I don't think
Yeah.
she had the intent to actually go and
Okay.
do it. I just think she said it for the shock value
Shock
to
value.
say.
Okay.
I don't think she actually had the actual intent to go sit down and actually do those things. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. You could be right. I don't know. But I don't think she had the intent. But whatever. It did not happen. And it was a horrible thing to say. You are correct. It was a horrible thing to say.
My
So
question to you: if you knew somebody that had a background that could possibly babysit your offsprings, you feel me, to whatever extent, but they said they might have had preconceived notions or maybe the possibility of doing something harm, to that extent, would you still want that person to babysit your offspring or people offsprings, knowing that
um,
info?
red herring. Red herring. Nothing to
Oh,
do with what we're talking about. Red herring. Nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay? You there?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nothing to do with what we're talking about. So I just wanted to say that. So I don't want to go off into the what ifs and stuff. I just want to keep it on the what happened and
What
where
had
I
happened?
am with the situation, and I'm
Okay.
glad that I am glad that her numbers are getting better, and I hope that she can grow to be a better person beyond uh, that what she did. And everybody should be able to grow beyond the bad things that they do in life, and everybody should be able to do better beyond the bad things that they live down, the bad things that they've done, said, and in life. And Tracy should be afforded that opportunity as well.
Um,
And she verbally said that she didn't physically go out and do those things. And it was a bad thing that she said, but she didn't physically go out and do those things.
for me, um, I think everybody do deserve another, but for me, how I move in real life, I'm just being real with you. If a person can even think of doing something sick like that with children, for me, my head goes somewhere else. I'm not even a parent yet. You feel me? I plan
Mm-hmm.
to be a parent within the next 3 years, but that's faith. You feel me? Who knows? Um, I think God makes people a parent for a reason. The people that can handle it. I feel like I am
Mm-hmm.
more at the tick tick boom. Maybe that's probably why I don't have one yet. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I get pissed off being a co-host, and I want to say shit, and I am, I got, I reel back what I want to say sometimes, but I couldn't imagine a person of a certain age, of her age caliber, saying what she says. It's not like she's 21. Like, I can get it when you're a newbie, you don't know life. But when you've been through life and you're at a particular age, I feel like there is a cutoff for bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
She's been married. Um, who cares about the other part of what happens with with marriage? But to say that, or even because that bring me back to Kiki. I don't excuse Kiki's behavior. I'm not going to excuse Tracy's behavior because she's a female. I treat people equally because in society right now, that's what we want: equality amongst women and men, despite what we do in life. You feel me? We want equal values and equal rights for everybody, right? So I don't never want to say, oh, because she's a female, I can excuse her saying she might have, or she was mad and she didn't do it. But nah, because if it applies to him, it applies to her.
But
For me,
the fact of the matter
yeah,
is that there are no equal rights in society for women and men. Those are the facts,
it's
and
still, yeah, I get it, men.
we can want it, but
Yeah,
the facts that we're living under, there are not equal rights
I
between
get
women
it.
and men. So
Yeah,
we're living in a factual society. And
you're
the
right.
other thing is, uh, you can look at Tracy and say, oh, well, her as a woman of a certain age, she should have these feelings about children. But whatever age Tracy does not have children. So she does not possess those feelings of what it is to be a mother, to birth a child. So she does not have that, what it is to
Sentimental
birth
compassion for
a
yeah,
child. So
yeah,
she is not a birth mother of a child. And even some birth mothers of children don't have those
yeah,
attachments and feelings of a
yeah,
child. So you cannot just say that every woman or even every person should have certain feelings about children. So you have to understand, everything is just not just cut and dry, and just how we feel is just not fact. So everybody should be equal, yeah, but women get paid like 68 cents per dollar that men get paid. Yeah, it would be great if everything was equal, but it's not. So,
I
but anyway,
understand.
I'm not trying
I
to
understand.
argue with
Nah,
you.
no,
But I'm just saying we can agree to disagree. But
yeah.
I think that it just I hope everything gets better for her, and I hope that everybody can coexist. But all this pulling up and all this crazy stuff, and I'm not with this merging of these two sectors. What do you think
Me
about that?
neither. Yeah, I'm with you. I think that we have enough drama over here, but this is what I feel. Um, when we sort of focus on other people drama being, I'm not a content creator, so maybe them being a content creator, it's like a whoa. I can kind of fall back and pay attention to something else that don't apply to my real life. It gives them a moment of escape.
Hmm.
So I look at this moment as nothing but an escape what's going on in the beef sector. The beef sector has dried the fuck up for me.
Hmm.
The beefs are old. The attacking the same people is old. Nothing's been exposed. We get it. The same people that don't fuck with each other don't fuck with each other today. The black sector, well, it is a little bit at the moment entertaining for me. Um, but it's dangerous at the same time. So I
Hmm.
don't condone it. I don't condone it for men. I don't condone it for females. This is a virtual app, meaning we have the capability of pulling out whenever we want to. You don't have to be here. It's not mandatory.
Correct.
It's a participation on your own behalf. So if any moment becomes too much, I say log off. Don't internalize different people's beef. Um, Watch from the sidelines, and that's it. But I feel like our area is a little dry uh, because there's nothing popping because we're focused on the other sector and their pull ups and what's going on with them.
Yeah, I agree on that.
I haven't it, and let me be real with you. When SK had the fallout with the two individuals, it kind of slowed up too. Like I felt like they had a concoction that worked, but the moment they all separated, it kind of fizzled, and now
What
it's
two
nothing.
individuals?
I feel like with Bless and the whole Nika situation, I feel like for me, I feel like the shit kind of died down. Like I'm like, what the fuck was popping? Like who got something going? Where do we go from here? And then if we could depended on Five Babe, she's focused on the black sector and a little bit of the beef sector. So um not much is cooking no more.
Mm. Yeah,
Now
because
that they parted ways, I
SK,
felt
not nothing. I'm done with that subject matter. So I'm done with that subject matter. So
but you don't feel
go.
like that though, honestly, like dead ass, like due to the fact they don't no longer mention each other on their lives. You don't feel like there's been like a drought, almost like a little bit.
I'm done with that subject matter.
I feel you. Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay,
I've said enough.
I felt like they shared this little circular motion that worked, but now that it's been cut off, it's nothing. it's nothing popping no more in this area for me. Like I don't see nothing else going on interesting. Let's see. Pizarro had Nina up there, but how interesting is Nina? Um,
Who is Miss over here? Miss she called somebody a maid.
Nina.
Nina called somebody a maid over here.
She called she called Auntie Donna Love kind of
Auntie
a
Donna.
maid.
Auntie
Yeah,
Donna.
yeah.
And
And she told Jay Dunn that Jay Dunn is light skinned because she is through a mixture of slave trade or something like that. Something very racist.
but
That's not
why was she so happy to keep repeating that she was repeating this over and over again today? Why is she so happy to repeat that she called her that as an insult? And she was saying like, well, they were calling me bitches and hoes, so I repeated that as an insult.
lies.
And I was like, well, why would it be an insult to call her a maid? What why is it an insult to call her a maid though? And and then she go, oh, I didn't say it because she was black, because she's racially ambiguous. I said, okay, well, if that's it, then well, why did you call her a maid? If you think you can't tell what race she is, what about being a maid would be an insult? What? Oh well, I think then she said it was about the socio-economic thing that was insulting, so that's why she used it as a insult to her. And I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Like,
It doesn't.
no, yeah, like no. And then somebody in the chat, I don't know anything about Auntie Donna. And then I haven't seen the picture of Auntie Donna. And then somebody in the chat, I don't know if this is true or not, said that Auntie Donna is black and Puerto Rican. And I don't know anything about Nina. I've never seen a picture of Nina. But from the way she speaks, she has no, she says she's black, but she has no frame of reference about anything that is black.
Yeah,
Truthfully, she has like these strange connections and strange knowings about blackness, which is like not real connections. It's like things she heard stories of or read in books and things, not real connections with blackness. So I'm listening to her, and then somebody saying that Auntie Donna is. So I was just, and then she's calling her a maid as an insult, and she's like, well, they were calling me bitches and hoes, so I called her a maid. And I'm like, well, why would that be an insult though? That doesn't make any sense. And then somebody asked her, well, would you have called her a maid if she was white? And then no, no. To be honest, I wouldn't have called her a maid if she was white. But I didn't call her a maid because I was like, and Pizarro's chat is in there, like, oh, I take up for Nina. Oh, Nina's not like that. And I'm like, do you guys hear what she's saying? She's saying
fuck.
she would have called her a maid if she was white, but and it's socio-economic. But it was just so crazy.
What's up, Auntie Donna? How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Hey,
Good,
Auntie
good.
Donna.
Hi, Auntie Donna. I don't know you. I was just like
It's
relaying the
okay, honey. Q.
craziness.
I know you, sweetheart. I've seen you around. How you doing?
I'm good in yourself. Yeah, and I was just like, this conversation is
And
crazy.
once again, they switching the words and people repeating the words wrong. She called me a housekeeper,
Oh,
and
what?
she said a housekeeper. She said you look. She said you look like you can clean my windows. You look like you can be my housekeeper. And you see this profile picture that I have right here.
Yeah.
Do anything in this profile picture look like maid or housekeeper?
No.
Okay, yes. So she was racially profiling me as thinking I was a certain race and that I would be a housekeeper. They can play with her as much as they want. I don't give energy to people like that. They're self hating people. I don't give a damn if she's black, white, or whatever. What she says out her mouth is nasty. I am who I am. I know all of my family history. And I ain't got to tell her and anybody else up here shit. Everybody up here that know me, know who I am and what I am. And if she want to know, she can go fucking come and find out what I am. Okay?
Okay.
I don't pay people like her no attention. I've dealt with people like that. She's either white playing up in everybody goddamn face and show everybody
Exactly.
somebody else body parts or
Hmm.
another person body, or either she's black, done been picked on by lighter skinned people and has a problem. But it's just something about her that she knows nothing about the black race, but something that can be in a book, or that she can come over here now and catch on to the slang and hang with blacks. And honey, I know a lot, and I know a lot of people say that there are people like her. So be it. I've met people like her, but I've never met a person like her that didn't know not one goddamn thing about the black people, the black race. Because as a black woman, your fucking family teaches you about the black things first. Excuse my language. So if you don't learn it from your family and who's around you, then how black are you?
But then on top of that, use racial things to antagonize. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
that's a black person. I would never go at somebody or try to, roast, gag, or drag, or go back and forth with somebody using something racial, anything about slavery, anything about somebody working for somebody. Who knows? She might be somewhere over in Africa living in a shack with dirt floors. How we know? How we know she's not a white African and wants to learn and know everything about black people? We don't know, and I don't give a damn. Her and anybody else want to be down with her can kiss my yellow ass and everything in it.
She absolutely has no frame of reference about anything on the black spectrum of any type of conversation. Jay Wilson, Olivia the Oracle, and that ZX person, they were talking about the problems that have historically plagued Africa. And then she chimes in the chat and she says, "Do any of them sound like they know what's wrong with Africa?" And they're talking about all these things throughout history that they're on a panel and they're talking about all the problems throughout history that have gone wrong with Africa. And then I said, and she's like that, like they don't know anything about what they're talking about. And I wrote in the chat, well, Nina, do you know anything about what the problem is with Africa? And she's like, well, the Biden administration just approved some of the Obama era sanctions that are not helping Africa at all. Now they're talking about things that have gone on throughout the history of Africa. And the thing that she brought up is something that the Biden administration has done. And I was like, is this girl crazy? That's the only thing she can think of, the Biden administration. And ZX brought up something about the Pan Am bombing where they Gaddafi downed that plane that went down over Lockerbie, and that Gaddafi was blamed for bombing that plane. And then she came on the next day and tried to say that ZX doesn't even know what he's talking about. Now, I wonder if it was a white man who said that Gaddafi was responsible for that bombing. She said, and I don't even know what he's talking about, that Pan Am flight. I doubt if that even happened. You know what? I'm going to say that that didn't even happen. That never happened. And I'm in the chat like, what are you talking about? That did happen. Just because you don't think it happened doesn't mean it happened. It absolutely happened. In 1988, just because she didn't feel that it happened because ZX said it happened, she's going to say, no, it didn't happen. Like, this chick is a
Wow.
yes. And it
Yeah.
absolutely happened. And Gaddafi was blamed for bombing that flight. Held responsible for bombing that flight that blew up over Lockerbie, Scotland. And she said it didn't happen because ZX brought it up, because ZX is a black man. So obviously he couldn't know what he's talking about.
Wow.
Right. Well,
Whoa.
you
But
can
she
tell
think we're dumb.
yeah, she's playing in like, hey, I feel like this. Whoever wanna let her play in their face, that I'm
Hmm.
sitting back enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting back now. When she came over first and we was talking to her and we were telling her they gonna love her over here, she really didn't understand what we were talking about. And what I was trying to say, she was gonna be exactly what the fuck she is, which is a panel whore working for free, entertainment up on people panels. So go ahead, keep working on panels, panel whore, because that's what you are.
Whoa.
But
Whoa.
she's on the right panel, Miss Pizarro's, because she can get away with all that
Now I
mindless
like
stuff.
me some Miss Pizarro. I don't know, about any of the rest of them. I do like me, but Miss Pizarro, I don't think she even know that I like her. But I can say I always watched her all the way back before she opened up her platform when she was talking about conspiracy theories. I got to keep that real. This ain't nothing to Miss Pizarro.
Anyway, goodbye.
Ronnie Q.
Whoa, Ronnie Q, that's your exit. Goodbye. I'm done. I'm done with y'all.
I'm like, I'm like Kwani, fuck you, bitch, and goodbye. But I don't mean that.
You
He
said
get a
fuck
little
me.
bit
I'm the
more than
bitch.
that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh,
just kidding,
oh.
Auntie
I
Donna.
should may say, damn, well, you the second one to call me a bitch up here. First it was lovely love, and now you Ronnie Q. Okay, I let
I'm
you
just
have that,
kidding.
Ronnie Q. I
I'm
let you
just
have that.
kidding, Auntie
But I
Donna.
do like that saying. I was talking about that the other day. Fuck your bitch. Goodbye.
All
But
right.
yeah,
Have a good night, you
you
guys.
too.
All right,
All
Ronnie
right,
Q. Thank
SK.
you for pulling up.
Take care, Ronnie Q. Have a good one.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you, Ronnie Q.
You got to kick
Bye.
me off, Sir King.
Oh, she don't know how to get down.
Gladly.
Uh,
Gladly.
Whoa.
Nice.
Bye.
And then there was three, right?
Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to go back in the chat and mod.
All
I
right,
All
see
right,
Auntie
that
Auntie
I
Donna.
was
Donna.
evidently a topic of a subject or whatever. Didn't
But
even
I,
Of
know it
course.
happened. Once again,
but Auntie
I
Donna,
shall move on.
Auntie
Excuse
Donna, I
me.
do feel that she is playing in their face, and I'm very, I'm very perceptive, and I see what she's doing. And when it comes
Right.
out about what she is, who she is, or whatever, not saying that I encourage that or nothing, but they're gonna see that she ain't really that she claims she is. Because how can the arm turn into, oh, I really see your face? Someone's lying. So,
Let them have at it, honey.
hmm
Trust me. I'm sitting back getting a good kiki and ha ha whenever I do catch, you know, her
right.
up there.
Mhm.
Be it, she get mad when don't nobody appreciate what she's speaking on as a black woman. What? Okay.
And it's just the whole sitting up there getting the whole continent of Africa as an avatar now. Like, really? Wow, like, you're really doing too much.
Well, I gotta admit, it is a
Yeah.
beautiful profile, of Africa. In the end, I thought that was nice. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get down. See you later.
All right, take care. Thank you for
All
coming
right.
through.
All right, peace.
Thank you, LT Donna, for coming through. All right. Anything else, Lennon, you want to say?
No, not really. You feel me? I'm gonna say my commentary for Zoom. But I enjoyed this live. I feel like it was filled with different commentary. You feel me? Uh, I enjoyed it. What about yourself?
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
All right, nice, nice, nice. Um, I guess that's it. You feel me? Uh, because I feel like with the last set of questions, like we know what it is with that individual. They might have a new audience, but we know what they do. So we're not like, oh, this person miraculously changed over here. Nah, we know what it is. Like, so we're not like easily swayed that they change. But if they feel like this person changed, okay, good for y'all. Let's see what happens in a month.
Hmm.
That's all it takes. This area dries up quicker than her scalp. You feel me? So, uh, let's see what pops off.
Yeah, we'll see. She ain't supposed to be on the internet, or at least not on YouTube. So
Hey, yo, you sticking to that shit? I
hell
feel
yeah,
you.
I'm sticking to
Yeah,
it. You know,
of
but
course. No, of course. I'm trying to, yeah.
all right. Well, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate you.
All right, SK. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna see you over there on a Zoom, 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 Zoom. Where
All
shit
right.
is a little bit, lit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you, Lemon.
No problem.
All right, y'all. That is tonight's broadcast. Feel free to thumbs up the live and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everyone who came up on the live tonight. We appreciate your participation. Other than that, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crown. I appreciate you. Also, feel free to please keep Donna H in your thoughts and your prayers, as well as the Tanya Queen. Please keep them in your thoughts and your prayers. They'll be tremendously appreciated. Other than that, like, I stand by what I say because I know. See, this is the thing about Ronnie Q. If Ronnie Q was on the receiving end of her harassment, then she wouldn't be feeling the same way. She wouldn't be with all that kumbaya bullshit about, oh, you learn from your mistakes and you move on. Hell no. If she wouldn't be down with that, and I stand by that 100% because I know Ronnie Q. So that's the thing that gets me is it's like people feel a certain way until it involves them, and I don't think you should be that way. I honestly don't. But everyone's entitled to their opinion until it affects them. So, mhm. um, I don't know why. Like, I gotta block you because I don't want that coming over to my chat. So, no offense, but I don't want that coming over to my chat because I'm not trying to get involved in that other area, to be honest with you. So, please don't come in with any troll names referencing people over there. There's no disrespect to them. I just don't. Two different lanes. Two different lanes. All right. Would you say Skid Row, she gets away with that over there because they have no idea about. Uh, yeah, I just don't like her. I mean, I just don't like. She don't like me because she knows, like, I see her, and I've been around. White people, Caucasian people, and obviously I've been around black people, and I could tell you, I'm very well abreast on how they operate and how they do things. I hate to say they, but because we all human, but I'm very well abreast on, like, that person is not black. I don't care if you can sit there and say, "Oh, there's a lot of black people around here that act just like." Yeah, I've been around black people who are not aware of the culture, but there's certain things that you just know consciously because every black person knows, whether regardless of what environment they're in, whether or not they stand out or not. And they do not weaponize certain things against other people because them themselves have been afflicted by those same stereotypes. And Nina is someone that is not who she says she is. And that's why she runs every time I get on the stage because she knows I can see right through her. Now, I don't know what arm was shown. I don't know all that because I think that's a crock of bullshit, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry I'm cursing that because I'm kind of peeved a little bit. It's a crock of bullshit. So I don't know what Brianna saw. I don't know what Pizarro saw, but it's a bunch of bullshit. And you're not going to sit up here and tell me that a black person is going to sit there and say it's okay. Oh, that's why your slave master raped your ancestor, and that's why you're the color. Who says that? No black person I know would ever fold their lips to say something like that. And then she keeps on, and the whole thing of being excited because of the pull. Oh my God, it's so exciting! It's so fun! Oh my God, it's so exciting to see. Yeah, okay, that's yeah. They say, "What? Your slip is showing." Your slip is showing. Yeah. Other than that, that's about it, y'all. So be careful out there with the whole variant situation. Uh, anything else? No. Feel free to throw us a live. subscribe, and like I said, if you want to, feel free to make it just your dog sound so King Crown. Other than that, I'm out of here. Take care. For those in the Platinum Club, I will be sending the Zoom link very, very soon. There's some things I want to talk about. All right. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good one, and I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all. Take care, everybody. Oh, Lord. StreamYard is having an issue where I cannot end my live. So give me a minute as I try to end it through my mobile device. Lord have mercy. Bear with me 1 minute. Bear with me. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. I really do appreciate your support. Please feel free to close the live. It only takes half a second to do so. All right, y'all. Take care. Once I get in, I'll hit the exit and then I'm out. All right, y'all. See you later. Bye, y'all.